still need to put these things that I just need anymore. And I didn't delete YouTube. Because I was like, wait, no, I'll need that different day. And then I'm going to get upset. So I did.
And an expression that looked from where I stood like a woman in a private.
Very heavy.
Nobody looked at the cottage. Kim said, I need to check something. She handed the bag to Stephen and walked across the driveway toward the church. I followed because I had been part of this from the moment she crouched in the mud and pressed a tissue against the surface of a small stone thumb, and I was not going to stop being part of it now. The churchyard in the Monday morning light is different. The difference.
So that's no, so that ribbon stays under. So that's what pulls it out when you want to take it out. Yeah, you see it's hard to take out now. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it goes under. So exactly. That's it. That's it. So it's easy to pull out. Thank you.
Clean in a way that had been restored rather than maintained, as though the decades of accumulated obscurity had been lifted in a single act by something that had been waiting to perform that act for a very long time. The name was perfectly legible, Martha Holloway. Every letter sharply clear and precisely colored. Fully legible. Her existence visible, seen, no longer turned to face a wall and covered over and left for the weather to finish the erasure that had been begun by human hands.
Yeah, it's a school. Well, it's a school. And it's church too. That's the church we go to also.
Okay.
Is it the one in the city center?
No, the one in Clifton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kim pressed her fingers lightly against the surface of the stone.
You know Clifton?
Yeah.
The same gesture she had used on Saturday morning to clear the moss.
Very posh.
We are posh.
No, I can see that. To live in this area is not
We are postcode poppers. We just stay because we are not as rich. In fact, we are the poorest people that live in this area.
this area and it's
massive houses.
yeah, this is
I know.
old
Houses,
yeah.
but if you look at them, those ones are properly made,
properly made.
Yeah, this one we are still in the like we are in the village. Oh, Beckline said, do you mean I'm going to pay a toll gate to come and see you? Because there's a toll at the bridge. Yes.
That's why Waze took
you around. Yes.
Makes sense now.
Yes.
Because it did. Remember when
He said £1.
£1, yes, for a toll.
So the route we took, that's what made us avoid the toll.
I see.
Because I was wondering, I was like, hey, should we not come off the M5? I was thinking, oh, there's another route.
Is it when we came
We ended
to
up on the
M5?
M5 anyway, but we managed to dodge the
toll.
Makes sense now. Because I was thinking, because remember I said yesterday.
We go by Cribs Causeway.
Causeway,
Yeah,
yes.
so we went that way around, which
Yes.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yes. If you come through the bridge, you're going to pay £1.
Pay £1. Yeah. Okay.
So that when the right person came, they would have something.
No, it's a really lovely area. And I mean, we got the.
Godly was next
Lee
door.
was opposite
Right
me.
next door.
Yeah.
To look away.
Just opposite the
I thought
gate.
about 10
So.
people walking out of a beautiful old building into pale Monday morning light, all 10 of them present, all 10 of them accounted for. I thought about Ellie's laugh
Yeah.
at 3 in the morning.
We are lucky to be in this area. That's the truth.
They hold debts, and the ground always collects.
That's why we don't want to leave.
But not always in the
Some
direction.
of the kids are outside, around the garden is
So
all
round
round.
it, you know?
Yes.
The driveway.
Yeah. And you know, this is why I always say, even to my wife Sarah, that
And
for me,
decided
because I
that
grew
she
up in
was not
Zimbabwe,
going
so I
to
lived in
go back.
Zimbabwe
And
till
she was
about
right.
14.
That was
And one of the things I always love is climbing up the
The
trees.
trees.
You know?
If I show you
wake up-
pictures, this
Yeah.
one, she's a mom. She climbs the tree. This tree
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
You see her up there.
Yeah.
So they still climb the trees
Yeah,
here.
you
They
see.
climb
And
the trees here, but not every child.
No, they don't
They
experience
don't experience it.
No.
They don't experience it. This
No.
one likes climb.
Yeah.
She climbs all the trees here.
Yeah.
Like they just climb like
And that's
monkeys.
so beautiful, eh?
I was
And I think that's it. You have to try. Yeah, you have to save up to get a nice house. So you can get these trees.
That's why we are living like paupers here, seriously.
Yeah.
If
Tell me in the comments.
we wanted to do up this house and sell it and leave,
Yeah.
we go and live in a flat.
You know,
It's already made up, that is fine, and everywhere is, you know, for.
Yeah.
But
It's different.
I don't want to do that.
No,
I have kids.
no.
What am I going to live in a box house for?
Yeah, it's
I
true.
call it a box house, seriously.
It's so true.
There's nowhere, there's no garden, it's just one small, like, you just see one small pavement for the kids. I'm very lucky that
They need that.
they need that,
Space.
space.
Freedom
I
and
was
going
already in
out.
Gabby's
Yes, they do.
Because whenever we go back home, whether it's Kenya or Zimbabwe or just Africa in general, I get a little urge. I'm like, hey, I want to live here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday. I'm on live.
Oh.
YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, so what, for the podcast or for the...
For the hair.
Hey!
I told you.
Wow.
Thank you so much for the likes.
Satisfied glow of someone who slept through the entire morning.
So is it, oh no, but this would be a different page.
That's a
to-
yes.
to,
I also have another page that
Yeah.
is daily prayers.
Yeah.
So daily prayers every morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
So, pray.
Yeah.
A live page or like a...
No.
podcast you
Yes,
record
I
it?
record it. Not me praying though. It's just yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Hey.
That was what I did yesterday. Throughout yesterday, I was record
Yeah.
as in I will have to edit it,
Yeah.
voice it over with
Yeah.
AI,
Yeah.
and then do the video
Yeah.
to be like a video
Yeah.
because you can't just. So then I will then schedule them
Yeah.
in all my posts for every morning. So I don't fail. So I did the 7 weeks from yesterday
Yeah.
to next Sunday.
Wow.
I have to schedule everything so I don't miss out.
Miss out.
Yes,
Consistency.
it's consistent. Every day, 6 o'clock comes up.
It's an evil. Business minded.
I have a school in Nigeria.
Huh?
That's cool.
You have a school?
Esther was telling you, didn't
Yeah,
you hear that?
she said so, but I was wondering whether it's that one.
No. Yes.
Where?
Yes, they sent
See,
that
there's a
from.
photo there.
Yes.
That's
They sent, yeah,
someone
happy birthday. Yes.
No way.
Beauty stepping
Beauty
stone.
stepping stones.
Nigeria.
So your
So
obviously you have that.
I'm really interested now. So haven't you met over in Nigeria or you met over?
I met him in
in
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Oh, so
Yeah.
he
He was working in Nigeria. Yes.
Oh wow.
He was working in with oil company, of course.
Okay. Wow.
And were you doing school or were you doing hair
No,
at that time?
then I was into music.
Okay.
I was a musician. in
No
Nigeria.
way! They're gonna find out everything. Next they're gonna find
Johnny
out
like,
the-
who are you?
Yeah. So what sort of music are you doing?
I was in hip hop,
Okay.
dance hall.
Wow.
Yes.
So I'm trying to think era-wise, were you pre the band or
I don't have a band. It's just me and my brothers
you
actually.
and your brothers?
Yes.
Wow.
Me and my brothers. So we just record the studio, go
Yeah.
for shows.
No
I had a
way.
video, a
Oh,
musical
really?
video,
It's
2006.
still here.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. And what was the name?
No, you won't see it on it's private.
Oh.
And it's been on private since I
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
okay, go to maybe you see it. Go to
Before I answered,
which page did I use?
I could hear the excitement.
Folk Tales with Destiny.
Sorry, I got it. Senior Vice President of
There's another page that I've not. I've not.
Oh, those are four pages.
James, that's incredible.
I like four.
I swear, it's crazy. I'm mad. I won't lie to you.
I heard Patricia's voice in the background.
So
Thank
what? How
you.
did I say it? Folk.
Folk FOLK
Okay.
S Folk Tales. The Tales, yeah. Folk Tales by Destiny.
Oh,
Friday
yes.
arrived with the
Yes.
kind of fanfare that only
It's still very. It's not. I've not started anything on that page, so it's still a fresh kind. I don't know if you see it. Did you see it?
The table set with their finest china. And every important family
No,
member
small.
was summoned to witness James's
Folk
achievement.
tales.
I wasn't invited. I found out about it the way I found out about most Mitchell family events.
Let me
I
play it.
absolutely- Gabby mentioned
It's an old
why
video, you should not laugh.
Ah, no, but we are
It
not
was
to see it.
2006.
Temba used to be a rapper.
Yeah, I'm not interested in music as well. That's why I'm really interested. Yeah. Because obviously for me growing up, if you went through the different stages when the Afrobeat stage, you know, when it was still before it what we was,
Yeah.
when Wizkid and all those guys were still underground sort of thing, and then what's his name, Two-Face.
Two-Face and yeah, when we
P
used to-
Square.
Yes,
P
yes.
Square, the wedding songs. I remember everywhere.
Welcome
Yeah.
back to Revenge with Destiny. Before we dive into today's story, tell me in the comments.
Oh, this is it.
Destiny.
Hey,
Destiny.
this is
You won't want to miss one.
all types of things.
Where is the?
I learned to make myself small. Not physically. I was already compact at 5'6".
That's the video. This is 20 years now.
Yeah.
See, I'm old.
2006.
Yeah, I'm old. Old woman.
Yeah, these are the videos. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is nostalgia.
If you see, yeah,
It's
I swear it's
nostalgia.
nostalgia. You can see, you can remember how the videos
Yeah,
that time used
yeah.
to be.
Hey.
Hey.
So who's Kenny Hansen?
Is that no, not my brother.
No,
This one, these are good musicians.
Yeah.
I featured. Yeah,
Is that?
that's me. Yeah, that's me. That's me there. That's
This is definitely that era. I remember
You remember
the
the-
Beach
yes.
Square era.
Yeah, exactly. See,
and
you know, like the
band.
lighting, the
Yeah,
lighting, everything.
The lighting. Even the glasses, the hair, everything. So were you signed or you guys are just your own?
Everybody was just doing their own
doing
thing.
their own
Yes.
Yeah, you saw the lighting. It reminds me of that era.
That's me. That's me.
So why didn't you release any more of the songs?
What happened?
No videos, but I have a lot
Oh,
of
you got
songs.
those?
Yeah.
Because this wasn't cheap actually. To get the
It
video
wasn't
done.
cheap.
Yeah, so
Then
to say
2000 was
you need a
very
proper
expensive.
camera.
Then in 2006 was I spent £250.
£250 for the video. Wow. Which at the time wasn't
That's a lot of
quite a lot of money.
20 years ago.
Yeah, that was quite a chance. It wasn't like now where you can use your phone.
Yes.
and such.
This is
You can
proper
edit your
studio.
stuff.
All this
is
was
proper
built.
studio. Wow, yeah. Especially in the night. Hey. It sounds good as well, eh?
Oh, the song was it was one of the
It was a banger,
hits.
eh?
Yes, then.
Yeah.
Even till now, if I say let me
Yeah.
promote the song, it's still the song alone, not the
can
video.
play.
You can still play it.
You can 100%.
Yes.
As I said, it's an era. It
Yeah.
reminds me of that era. As I said, so where did you record in Nigeria? or-
Yeah, of course,
yeah,
Nigeria.
yeah.
Then
Yeah.
I've done this video before I met my husband.
Wow.
Yes. I met him in 2009.
That. Okay. Yeah. Many talents.
I know.
Even those glasses.
Yeah.
Everything is just so sad.
Then my stage name is Daisy.
Daisy. Oh, your stage name was Daisy. You didn't want to go Destiny or
No, Daisy.
Daisy. Hey, legacy. Eh?
Yeah.
So, but you said you privatized it, yeah?
It's not on.
No, it's not on public.
No,
No, you don't have.
I don't know where.
Mom was a hip hop star, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey. So your passion's still there then?
No. Shifted now to hair.
To hair.
Beauty and every other thing.
Yeah. And the podcast.
Yeah, this was a new. There are new niches that started this year.
Yeah. Okay. This is new.
This is new.
Wow, but hey, I respect it.
This started
The drive
February.
to Dayton felt like driving away from the world entirely. The road. Welcome back to Revenge with Destiny. Before we dive into today's story, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button.
Is that a real one or?
Is this a real?
Is this story?
That's
Yeah, well, listen, most of my stories are
Not physically.
it's twig like new and then
I'm really
Real?
Bicycle steps on marble floors, apologetic smiles when entering rooms. The ability to blend into expensive wallpaper while carrying a diaper bag and wiping a 3-year-old's hands.
Why is it not
At 6
showing?
a.m., I
It's
was
not
already
showing the
body
pictures. Why?
Passing Emma's school lunch with the crusts cut off exactly how she liked it. Sophie sat in her high chair,
It's
smearing
showing
yogurt.
the visual.
The drive to Dayton felt like driving away from the world entirely.
Yeah, I really want to hear that.
The roads
You want to hear this one?
No, that
Okay, that one, yeah.
That sounds
Other side of the walls.
My husband's family, right?
Yeah.
Before we dive into today's story, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from?
See?
Welcome back to Revenge with Destiny. Before we dive into today's story, I want to give a welcome back
Wow,
to Revenge with
it's
Destiny.
weird.
We can
Before we
hear.
dive into today's story,
But
tell
the
me in the
image
It's,
is
you see,
comments,
it's showing. It's like yeah.
Yeah,
and
maybe
if
it's
you
the
haven't
beginning.
already, hit that subscribe button, because trust me, you won't want to miss what happens.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not good enough for their prep kitchens, packing Emma's school lunch with the crusts cut off exactly how she liked it. Sophie sat in her high chair, smearing yogurt across her cheeks, while I
So you
mentally
use different
reviewed
names
my morning
for-
schedule.
Yeah.
The
Get
children.
Emma to school.
I use a name like the one we did last
Yeah, yeah.
week. I used everybody's name, my name, my husband's name, because it's a story about where we went to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I use the real people.
Okay.
But here,
Yeah.
I just use different stories,
Yeah.
names. Yeah.
Around 7, wearing $1,000 athleisure and the satisfied glow of someone who slept through the entire morning chaos. Her blonde hair fell in perfect waves, fresh from
EJ,
yesterday's
reduce that your
blowout,
volume.
and her engagement.
EJ, reduce that your volume, because I don't want to enter my
Do
video.
you remember Emma needs her ballet shoes today? Already packed, I said, wiping Sophie's face with a damp cloth. And I put extra snacks in her bag for after-school care. Gabby poured herself coffee from the pot I'd made an hour earlier, scrolling through her phone without looking at me. Great. Oh, and Derek's mother is coming for dinner tonight, so we'll need you to take the girls to the park until 7. Adults only. Adults only. The phrase that had become the soundtrack of my life. Of course, I said. Because what else could I say? That I was married to her brother? That I technically was an adult who might have opinions worth hearing? By noon, I was pushing Sophie's stroller through the farmer's market while Emma skipped ahead, and my phone buzzed with a text from Patricia. Country club lunch tomorrow. Bring the girls. We're introducing the new membership chair. Translation. Come serve as unpaid childcare while I network. I showed up the next day in jeans and a simple cardigan, my nanny uniform, while Patricia held court in Chanel at a table of perfectly coiffed women who looked at me like I was part of the furniture. This is Victoria, Patricia said without warmth, the same way she might introduce the help. She looks after Gabrielle's children, not my daughter-in-law, not James's wife, just the nanny. One woman smiled politely. How lovely. Do you live in? Before I could answer, Patricia cut in. She's very dedicated to the girls. Practically family. Practically. A word that meant not quite. I spent the lunch cutting Sophie's sandwich into triangles and keeping Emma entertained with coloring books while Patricia's friends discussed their upcoming galas and vacation plans. Not once did anyone ask my opinion. Not once did Patricia mention I was married to her son. When Emma accidentally knocked over a water glass, I was the one who cleaned it up while Patricia apologized to the table. children, she said with an indulgent laugh. Victoria will handle it. And I did. Because that's what invisible people do. They handle everything while being seen as nothing at all. The call came on a Tuesday afternoon while I was helping Emma with her homework and Sophie was napping upstairs. James's name flashed across my phone screen, and even before I answered, I could hear the excitement in his voice. Tori, I got it. Senior Vice President of Product Development. They just told me. My heart swelled with genuine pride. James, that's incredible. I'm so proud of you. Dinner tonight to celebrate? Just us? But before I could answer, I heard Patricia's voice in the background. He must have called her first. Darling, we're throwing you a proper celebration. Friday night. The club. I'm inviting everyone. Friday arrived with the kind of fanfare that only Patricia Mitchell could orchestrate. The country club's private dining room was decorated with congratulatory banners, the table set with their finest china, and every important family friend had been summoned to witness James's achievement. I wasn't invited. I found out about it the way I found out about most Mitchell family events, by accident. Gabby mentioned it while I was bathing Sophie that afternoon. Make sure the girls are fed and in pajamas by 6, she said, checking her reflection in the bathroom mirror. We have James's celebration dinner tonight, and I don't want to be late. My hands stilled in the bathwater. His celebration dinner? Didn't anyone tell you? Her tone suggested she knew exactly what the answer was. It's just family and close friends. You understand. I understood perfectly. That evening, I stood in Gabi's kitchen preparing chicken nuggets for Emma and Sophie, while I could hear the family getting ready upstairs. Patricia's perfume, expensive and overpowering, wafted down as she descended the stairs in the
These
designer
could even be
cocktail.
like
She paused in the kitchen
dramas.
doorway.
Dramas.
Yeah, like an actual
Yes,
series.
yes,
Like a series.
but that,
Yeah.
yes,
The one before she
Yeah.
was listening, that could be a movie, you know.
Yes.
James came down last,
And you
looking
can call it quite a
uncomfortable
lot
in
of
the
it,
suit.
man.
His
yeah.
eyes met mine across the room, and I saw the apology there.
Where do you find all the time to do this?
Good question. I don't have time. It's I'm always working.
Stand up to his mother.
I'm always doing something. It's not like I'm being paid for this anyways. So but I'm just like
I watched through the window as
giving
they
myself
had
more
their
work.
conversation,
Yeah.
laughing about something.
But
it's not easy to do this. Trust me, it's not
I can
easy.
imagine.
Putting it together is not easy.
He knew nothing
And the
about
work and effort goes into
After
it.
the girls'
Hours.
But the beauty of stuff like this is now it's here. Even if it might take a year, the next year it blows out.
Exactly.
That's
That's
where
what
you can make money out of it.
Congratulatory
Yeah.
cake. Patricia
Sometimes that's the thing. with the
yeah, just
So you take just one
one
story.
story.
yeah, and it would just pick up. And next minute people will drive into
His
traffic.
dedication and hard work truly paid off.
And it's quite nice because you can do stuff while you're listening.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
That's the reason why because
Yeah.
I always listen to something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why
Yeah.
can't I just
Yeah.
The next morning, Patricia cornered me while I was unloading the dishwasher. She leaned against the counter, coffee cup in hand, studying me like I was a problem to be solved. Victoria, we need to talk about your future. I straightened, meeting her cold blue eyes. My future? This nanny arrangement was charming when you and James were newlyweds playing house. But he's a senior vice president now. He'll be attending executive dinners, industry galas, important social functions. She paused, letting the implications sink in. He needs a wife who can stand
I'm
beside
getting
him
those
as he
pictures,
breathes,
yeah?
not someone who wipes
Ah,
noses for
God,
him.
it's not still easy.
The words hit like
And you have to
a
get the
stab.
part because you have to have a prompt
What exactly?
for you to even get, yes, and the sites to even get the pictures and all those things. And you have to match what you're
What you're
writing.
talking about.
At least, not even if it's 100%.
Yeah. So how long would you say it will take to
Arrived by
produce
text 2 weeks later.
one?
Not
One, if nobody's disturbing me,
Yeah.
if no one, I'm just sitting down for one day, one a day.
One day.
Yes.
family meeting. Saturday.
Sometimes, yeah, let's say, yeah, a whole day for me, I would produce one.
Because how long is it?
Take something minutes. But that's one I did last is 1 hour
1
plus.
hour plus.
Yes.
People didn't do formal
Yeah.
gatherings.
They'll,
unless
but
something
then
serious
they'll blow.
You've got
at some
creative
point.
juices.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. I mean, the music.
Yeah,
you know,
you're
it's,
an artist.
Yeah,
You know,
it's your calling. You know, everyone has the
The people
calling.
who, you
His
know,
voice lacked
it just
conviction.
It's in you.
It's in
You
you.
can't
Even
fight
I have
it.
songs for my hair, my
your
Business.
Your business.
Like if I don't want to hear that, I can play all my hair songs.
Nicer than
Wow.
the usual nanny.
It's all for the hair, for the products I'm doing. You hear them. Shampoo, conditioner, whatever. Yes. But you won't believe. Yes.
Have you always been like that?
Creative.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I've not really
Yeah.
worked for anyone.
Yeah.
I've never worked for anyone in my life. I've been doing my own thing, business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perched on the armchair, Derek standing behind her like a sentinel. Even Lucas was there, looking uncomfortable near the window. Two chairs had been positioned across from everyone else.
This is quite helpful because it's you can envision what's happening.
Yeah. But I did a course on this though.
Yeah.
I did a course on this.
Oh,
To know how to do it. Yeah.
Skills.
I have a class. It's cool that online courses. Yeah, that I did.
I folded my hands in my lap and waited.
Yeah. And what's interesting about what you're doing, it's probably like the future, because if you think about 5 years from now,
Just like I was thinking of 20 years in my this music, yes.
you know,
And specifically,
this stuff, like, because if you think of how obviously AI has taken over
Yeah.
and how people digest
though I already
information
knew
as
where this
well.
was going.
Mm-hmm.
Richard cleared his throat, setting down his burden. Victoria, you're a lovely girl. We've always tried to make you feel welcome, but the situation has become problematic. What situation? Gabby leaned forward, her voice dripping with false sympathy. Come on, Victoria. You have to see how this looks. James is a senior vice president at one of the most prestigious tech companies in the state.
When I started with 5 minutes.
Executive
10 minutes then.
securities hours, and his wife is a nanny. I take care of your children.
This is
Children will leave with me 6 days a week while you attend hot yoga and boozy brunches. Her face flushed. That's not the point. Then what is the point? Patricia's voice cut through like ice. The point is that you're holding James back. People are talking. At the club, at business functions, even at church. Why does James Mitchell's wife work as a nanny? Doesn't he make enough money? What's wrong with her that she can't find a real position? Each question landed
It's
like
funny
a
because
stone.
remember the film
And it's
watching
affecting
yesterday?
all of us.
What was it called again?
Speaking for the first time. His voice
Emma
carried the
McKay?
same condescension
But where
that
like, you know,
thousand times
you've got a husband or a wife
The Mitchells
who's in
were
Who's
a,
very,
in a position,
very
and
well.
then
built a
as you said,
reputation for
like, you know,
generations.
the
And one
dynamics
family
around,
member's
oh,
choices
you know,
reflect
you
poorly
stay
on
at
the rest
home,
of us.
because it can go vice versa.
It can go
Mhm,
back.
mhm.
But I feel like women cope better when their husbands
Oh, yeah.
To tell them this was
are
ridiculous.
doing very well.
He opened his
Yeah.
mouth.
When it's the opposite, the men struggle.
Yeah, because wait,
Yeah, very good. That is it. Pride.
Pride,
Pride. Yes, you don't want woman to take care of you.
Yo,
Like,
but yeah,
I'm
but
the
that-
man. Yes.
Even as a man, you'd have to question yourself.
Yes.
Because, okay, like that periods and seasons where, you know, things are not. But for me, yeah, you have to work hard. You can't, you know, you have to provide for your family. You know? So, yeah, you're right. Because you end up resenting the poor woman.
Yeah.
You don't want it to grow.
Gabby has already
But this happens so much about
someone with proper credentials.
Yeah.
where people say the expectation now on the wife to say, oh, you have to do
The
this.
room went silent.
And it's when you go to those gatherings and
Gatherings.
and what do you do and what are you?
Yeah, what are you up to?
Yeah, become very performative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And worse, you're wasting James's. She stood then, smoothing her skirt, preparing to deliver the final blow. So here's what's going to happen. Effective immediately, you'll stop working as a nanny. You'll find employment appropriate for someone of James's stature, and you'll start acting like a proper Mitchell wife. And if I don't, her smile was cold, then James will have a choice to make, his family and his inheritance, or a marriage to someone who insists on embarrassing him. The drive home was suffocating. James kept his eyes on the road while I stared out the window, watching the manicured lawns of his parents' neighborhood blur past. Neither of us spoke until we pulled into our driveway. Inside our house, the modest two-bedroom we bought together, the one Patricia called quaint with barely concealed disdain, James finally broke the silence. Maybe they have a point. I turned to face him, certain I'd misheard. Excuse me? He ran his hands through his hair. The gesture I'd once found endearing now just looked weak. Not about the ultimatum or the severance package. That was way out of line. But about the nanny thing. Tori, I'm a senior vice president now. There are expectations, appearances that matter in the corporate world. Appearances. The word tasted bitter. Is that what I am to you? An appearance problem?
But
That's
you know,
not
it's
what I
so
meant.
tricky, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because the game you're playing, inside
Because you
politics, if
sat
you're
there
playing
for 20
that
minutes
game,
while your family dissected me like I was a
your
quarterly
wife
report
has to
that
kind
wasn't
of,
even a
or
projection,
husband
said
has to
nothing.
kind of play the game,
The
so
game
you
with you,
can't play it
yeah.
on your own, innit?
I'm trying to
Because everything is perception and
Mhm.
appearance.
You're threatening my
And what if you want to be a stay-at-home, like,
Is that what matters? The money?
Yeah. As long as
My
it's
voice rose despite
politics, so you have to
Yeah.
work together.
I've spent
You have
3
to.
years being treated like I'm
you have
invisible,
to.
like I'm not good enough for their precious family name. And you've let them. You've sat there in your expensive suits at your executive dinners and let them exclude me from my own family. You're being unfair. Something inside me snapped. 3 years of swallowing insults, of making myself small, of pretending their cruelty didn't slice deep. It all came rushing to the surface. Do you even know what I do all day, James? He blinked, confused by the question. You take care of Emma and Sophie, which I appreciate, but what? It's not a real job? Not impressive enough? Not worthy of
Really?
the great Mitchell family? I didn't say that. You didn't have to.
So it goes
I
down
walked to my
here.
laptop, hands shaking as I pulled out my
Let's know that taking care of children is a job.
My office.
You know, it's only as I'm older
You're
now,
not making sense. Pinnacle
I
technology.
You understand
it a
executive
bit
board.
more.
Ask for Victoria
You know,
Reed
even
at
with some of the
reception.
people I work with,
His
the work,
expression
like,
shifted
even as me as a man, you'd always have work
That's
and
where I
all this
work.
stuff.
That's my
Like
work.
home, they said
I know
food
exactly
every
where it
minute,
works.
like
I opened
cleaning.
my laptop, turning the screen towards him.
So they are big enough, like grown, but they are little like this.
All addressed to Victoria Reed.
And the fights, the quarrel, the
Yeah.
back and forth,
Back and forth
everything.
with them, bath time, beating time.
The reason why they are quiet is because they are on the phone.
Yeah.
That's why. If I say out, take it out now.
Yeah.
Every 5 minutes there's something. When someone is screaming.
Hey,
I pulled up another window.
how did you do it then,
Organization
childcare?
chart with my name at the very top.
It's me.
It's you,
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Because the gaps are not big as well. They're very
And I
these
have another one
two. Yeah.
that I'm taking care of.
Yeah.
I'm also
It's not my child.
Yeah, yeah.
She's 7, the same age.
Same age as
I just took her to the dad to stay this weekend.
Yeah.
She's here every day.
Wow.
She goes to the same school with them. Yes, her mom is not feeling well, so I'm taking care of her. So imagine that 4 children.
His eyes still fixed on the school.
Because Cozy, you said they're 12.
11.
11. So 11.
11, 8,
8.
8, 7.
7.
Yeah. Hey, and then also activities.
Activities.
Because the football, the
Yeah.
gymnastics.
Every day is something. Monday is circles.
Okay.
Do circles on Mondays.
What's that?
You know those people that do trapeze, they walk on stilts, all those
wow.
Yes. They do that every Monday. And so after school, we come back 9 o'clock in this house. The night. Yeah. Because the program is one by one. The first, this one first, then followed by this, then the last one. And on Tuesday is beavers, I think, or scouts. One of them does beavers. Wednesday is scouts, thinking.
Yeah.
On Thursday is something else.
Yeah.
And my daughter also does guitar on Wednesdays. Friday swimming.
Was that deliberate? Did you want them to?
Well, they need to do something.
They need to do something. Yeah.
They need to do something. Saturday, gymnastics. Sunday, church.
Every promotion you've received,
Oh,
It's round.
every raise, every project assignment, every performance review, they all crossed my desk.
And would you say it's easier now at this age or when they were younger?
I don't even know who you are.
In terms of
I'm the
balancing
same
all the
person I was
activities?
this morning. The same person who makes your coffee exactly how you like it.
In terms of what?
Listens to your
In
work
terms of
frustrations.
just
He
balancing
loves you
time.
despite your family
So when
treating
they're
you like
little-
garbage.
Time. I think they are a bit
It's easier.
now because now I can say go and take the laundry outside.
Yeah.
Go and do this, go and do that.
Yeah. Help me out.
Help me
clean,
do- yeah.
all of this, yeah.
But then you can nobody can do anything for you.
Open the
Yeah.
message.
But now I'm trying to at least train them to be able to do some chores in the house.
Yeah.
It's not easy. That part doing chores,
No.
it's not easy.
I
Have
woke
to
at 5.
threaten,
My body clock.
Yeah.
shout, scream.
Yeah, we've been there. Because me, I grew up with about 2 brothers and my sister. Yeah, the chores. We had to, you wash dishes, everybody washes dishes. My sister's a baby, so she didn't have to do a lot of That's the voice, you know. As you said, that age, you have to shout and
Shout
with a
and
stick.
shout. Yeah.
The women scream.
My daughter will say, my friends don't even do this in their house. I'm like, yeah, I know that's their house.
Yeah.
When you grow up, you're going to thank me.
Yes.
Because you don't know what I'm doing for you now.
It's true. It's true. It will help you as you grow.
Yes.
Yeah.
James was sitting on the edge of the
Because there are so many things she can do now. I know her friends can't do it.
Yeah.
That's how they struggle. Like
That's how they struggle.
Yeah,
When they go to
when they go to
uni.
uni.
Yes, you see them struggling. They'll
Yeah.
say, oh, it's too
They
hard.
don't
What
know
is
how to
hard?
do- They don't know how
They don't know how to
those
do
basic
anything.
skills.
Exactly.
his niece's chicken nuggets.
And they make the life of other students
Miserable.
Yeah.
Because if
Yes.
you're in a shared house,
Yeah.
Then they won't do anything.
Yeah.
you clean up the
Yes.
house,
Yeah,
the house,
yeah.
the shared spaces look a mess.
Yeah.
No, it's so true.
To myself.
They will never starve. They know how
Yeah,
to
because
cook.
they know what to do, how
They know how
to
to
cook.
cook.
Yeah.
The easiest thing,
Yeah.
pasta, cheesy pasta,
Yeah.
you know, all those stuff that is easy, they can do it.
It's true.
They can wash toilets.
Yeah.
Even this small one, she
Yeah.
washes the bathroom, the sink, and everybody have their chores.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you have to do that from early.
Yeah, yes, because when they grow, what they don't do when they are small, how would they do it when they are grown up? They'll tell you, I don't do this.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not my job. They will start speaking English for you, and what would you do then? Then you can't shout because they are
You
grown.
can't, because now you're the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that.
You did
Yeah.
that to
Yeah,
them.
they're like,
Yeah.
boy, what's the change?
What's the change? Exactly.
Yeah.
But now you can't say you don't do it before, you don't know
Yeah.
how to do it.
You know
You do
what
it.
to do. Yeah.
The only indication
I was telling them, but I have a colleague who has sons who are 21 and 23. They live with her, and every time she's complaining to me because they leave their socks and
But
their-
everywhere, yeah,
everywhere. And
littered.
she does
Yeah.
laundry for them at least at that age, and she's complaining about it now, but she's done it all these
All her
years.
life.
They won't put
How are they going to
laundry.
change?
And it's even harder when they're older.
Yeah.
You heard me when I said, oh, we should go and put the laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have to do something. You bring it out, you spread it, dry, and when it's dried, you have to separate them.
Yeah.
Like, in section, everybody take your clothes. They hate it. I said, I'm not your slave, huh? They have to do something.
People James had worked with for 3 years without knowing they all answered to me.
So true. Homeschooling is so important.
Taking my seat at the head of the table.
And those basic, I always say, because I went to boarding schools for 1 year, and for me like that, that taught me a lot, which was really good. And I think it helped when we came over here, it helped quite a lot because of that independence. Because it's so easy to fall into that trap.
Yeah.
And then at 9:47, Jennifer's voice.
No, you gotta, everyone has to pull that way.
Mitchell has arrived. I glanced
And they see me, I walk every time.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you see me resting anytime? Even when I see me sitting down, I'm doing something on my phone. It's not like I'm watching, I'm doing business.
Yeah.
Either I'm editing or I'm doing something. There must be something I'm doing.
Yeah.
leaving us alone in the room.
And it's quite about like, you said, because even now, like us being in here, they're seeing,
Stood frozen.
and that's how children are, and they pick up, my mom used to do business, she had
Yes.
4 podcasts. She did live, she did, so by the time that 18, 17, they'll think, oh, that's normal.
That's
You should do
normal.
that. When I'm at uni, learn a skill, I can do my
Yes. My
students'
daughter
hair.
used to do my
Yeah,
ads.
yeah.
Not this one, as in for hair.
Okay.
So she talks about the products.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm teaching them also to know how to do, promote a product.
Product. Yeah.
See that position?
Yeah.
Director of
Marketing.
Innovation?
Yeah.
That's where you started 3 years ago. And here, I highlighted his current role. Senior Vice President of Product Development, the promotion you just received. I zoomed out, showing the full hierarchy. His position, impressive by any standard, is still 4 levels below mine. Every step of your career here, I approved. Not because you're my husband. You earned every promotion through your work. But the final signature, that was always mine. He finally looked at me, really looked at me, seeing perhaps for the first time the woman he'd married and the CEO who'd been hiding in plain sight. Why didn't you tell me? Because I needed to know you'd love me without this. I gestured around the room at the trappings of power and success. I needed to know that when your family dismissed me, you'd defend me anyway. Not because I was rich or powerful, but because I was your wife and I deserved respect. His face fell, and I didn't. No, I said quietly, you didn't. My phone buzzed. A text from reception. The Mitchell family has arrived. Shall I send them up? I showed James the message. Last chance to back out. Once they know, everything changes. He stared at the phone for a long moment. Then at me. This version of me he'd never seen, polished and powerful and completely in control. Send them up, he said. I typed the response, then stood, smoothing my suit. Then let's show your family exactly who they've been dismissing. The elevator chimed, and I heard them before I saw them. Patricia's voice carrying down the hallway, sharp and authoritative, discussing some charity luncheon as if this were just another social call. Jennifer appeared in the boardroom doorway. Miss Reed, the Mitchell family, show them in, please. They entered like invading forces. Patricia first in head-to-toe Chanel, Richard close behind in his country club finest, Gabby and Derek bringing up the rear. They stopped short when they saw the room, the massive table, the wall of windows, the presentation screen still displaying company financials, and me standing at the head of it all. Patricia's eyes narrowed, taking in my suit, my posture, the way I commanded the space. Victoria, what's going on? We received a very cryptic message about coming to Pinnacle Technologies. Please, I gestured to the chairs across from me. Sit down. We'd rather stand, Richard said, his tone dismissive. This is James's workplace. We shouldn't be disrupting. Mr. Mitchell, my
How
voice
often
cut
do you
through the air
recommend
like a
washing
blade.
hair?
I wasn't asking. Sit down.
If you can do once a
Something
week,
might tell you
fine.
to obey.
Once a week.
They settled
Well,
in chairs
depending on
and
what you
stood
have.
evident
If you
on my
have
face.
crochet, you can do once a
Gabby
week. If
kept
you have
glancing around,
retwist, it's,
probably
it
calculating
gets
the
rough
cost of the furniture.
quickly.
Quickly.
While
Yes.
Derek checked his
Or
watch,
crochet,
looking
you
at
can
something
wash
more important to do.
anytime.
Patricia recovered first, attempting to regain control. I don't
Oh,
appreciate being
so if it's
summoned
once a
across
week,
town
it's
for
4
some
times a
kind of
month, right?
relaxation.
So you can do 4 times a month or 2 times
This
a
is
month.
about
So
our
once in
conversation
every
on
2
Saturday.
weeks.
It
And then
is.
retwist.
I remained
Oh,
standing.
Which
looking
is
down
depend
at
on
my
how
position
rough your
of
hair is and when you want to
power.
do
We called
it.
a family meeting to discuss my future.
So when I
Now
come
I'm
back the
returning
next
the
time,
favor.
will
There's nothing
I,
to
what do you
discuss,
recommend?
Gabby
Retwist or
interjected,
crochet?
her voice carrying that familiar
It depends on what you want to
distinction.
carry on with this
We're getting
hair.
a very generous
To
severance
me,
package and clear
I would say
expectations.
carry on with
Stop
crochet.
being a nanny, get a
Because
respectable
crochet will
job,
give you
stop
healthy hair.
embarrassing family.
It's not going to thin out.
Right.
Retwist will thin your hair out. That's for sure. Even me, I'm having that problem of thin out because of the retwist I'm doing. You get so, but with crochet gives. If you leave this hair like this, that this hair is going to be, you know. But because the twist gives you a nice kind of look and silk, yes. But you're pulling your hair, it's in one. I don't know. Yeah.
A screen filled with my corporate bio, headshot in professional attire, education
And for
credentials from
crochet, how much will
MIT,
you be
7 years
charging me
of
then?
company history, awards.
If you're doing crochet, you won't be coming more often. You'll be coming same once in 3 months.
patent
It's
filings
250
with
once in
me.
3 months. You won't come to me. And but if you're doing retwist, what
You're a nanny.
£100?
I'm a woman
every-
who more than likely-
Do you see it? And you see the damage also. You think about all that.
Pinnacle Technologies
Yeah,
leadership.
I know when you did this, you were doing retwist, right? So you'll be pulling the hair and pulling everything. I don't advise you to do retwist.
4 levels
Your hair is
down.
beautiful like this if it's
Gabby's
good, if
face
it's
is on page.
well
Done
neat,
well.
yeah, done well. You can
Change diapers
put it in
and
any style you like yourself,
Yeah.
and do you understand? But don't do that tight with twist band. It's too tight and it's pulling hair and all that.
Honestly,
Though I do it on mine,
Yeah.
but I
yeah,
don't
if you
know
want
that
to go out,
job.
maybe I want it now, but
There's a difference.
you shouldn't be.
Derek
If I can
Ford's voice
doing
there.
crochet on myself, I'll prefer it.
How is this
Crochet.
possible? James works
Yeah.
here. He would have known. Would he? I glanced
It makes
at
the hair
James,
much
who sat
healthier.
silent beside me.
And
Your
grow
family
very
is
well.
very
No stress, no pulling,
Like I'm too
nothing.
insignificant to notice or ask questions about. You saw Nanny and decided that's all I could be. Patricia's hands trembled slightly as she reached for her pearls, her tell when she was rattled. This is some kind of trick, a presentation you put together. Jennifer, I called toward the door. My assistant appeared instantly. Please bring in the documents I requested. She entered with a leather portfolio, placing it before me. I opened it, spreading papers across the table, corporate filings, patent documents, financial statements, all bearing my signature, my name dated back 7 years. Before you hear what happens next, I need to ask, have you ever been underestimated by someone who should have known better? Drop your story in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this, make sure you're subscribed because this revelation is just getting started. Richard picked up one of the patents, his hands shaking as he read.
Yeah, you
Advanced
guys will
cloud
have to
architecture photos.
So subscribe so you can listen to it on your own.
No, yeah.
To subscribe to the channel.
I'm interested in some of
His
the
usual confidence crumbled.
stories. I mean, I enjoy it. I like podcasts.
That and 37 other patents currently generating
Takes your mind
revenue.
off anything
Yeah.
else you're doing.
Another stream, quarterly earnings, profit margins, company valuation. Pinnacle Technologies is worth
Hopefully one day I'll be making money from all these
$243
hours of
I own 68%.
hours of work. Now I'm concentrating more on my products.
200
Yeah.
million. Yes.
Oh, so do you homemade the products?
Everything.
Oh,
So when
wow.
he handed me a
See that there? That's
$10,000
my
severance
packaging that just
package,
came.
hoping to find
Yeah.
appropriate employment,
So I do
he
body
was
butters,
pocket
hair
change
oil,
the company I built from
yeah,
nothing.
shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner,
Her chair straight.
scrub, body scrub,
Why would you lie about this?
All the above.
everything
I
I
didn't
do.
lie. I never once claimed to be only a nanny. You assumed.
And because it's
You saw a
natural,
woman carry
Yeah.
when you use it, yeah, you would understand.
Yeah, the impact.
You understand the impact on
Yeah.
your skin and your hair.
The same
Yeah.
tone I used to chair board meetings. You made me invisible because it was convenient. Because it made you
So
feel
you're also
secure.
doing this in
I
Nigeria,
walked slowly
Nigeria.
around the table,
The hair.
heels clicking
Yeah, I
against
had
the
a salon in
polished
Nigeria.
Oh, yeah,
wood.
the
The sound that
Yeah.
seemed to
Ay,
echo.
You were gonna hit the school, the supermarket.
No, that was then now. That was then.
Yeah.
So I had a salon. That
Yeah.
was, yeah, not just salon, so it's hair and skincare. Exactly what I'm
Okay.
doing now.
Wow.
Yeah.
But in an
But-
actual building.
Yes.
Yeah.
$160,000.
Yeah.
James's face
Yeah,
flushed.
so when it comes to hair, I've been doing it for a while now, since 2012.
Yeah.
8 months later,
Hair and
promoted to
skincare,
senior
bro.
director.
Yeah.
Wow.
Salary
Beauty,
increased to
basically.
$195,000.
Yes.
I clicked through each
But
promotion.
the production parts, I'm doing more when I'm here.
2 years
Oh.
later, vice president of product development,
Yeah.
225, and just
When I was in
And then
Nigeria, I was
that.
not
Yeah.
I wasn't doing
$285,000 annually.
producing right
Plus
from the
stock
scratch.
options and
Okay.
I used to buy people's
Buy
products
people's
and mix.
Okay.
You know that African
Yeah.
way, yes. I buy already made products that I
Yeah.
know that works, and I mix it with cream or I mix it with this, you know, that kind of thing.
His
Yeah.
boss this entire time.
So, but here, everything is my brand.
It's your brand. You're making manufacturing.
Yes.
But yes,
And if you were to
ultimately, I
scale,
sign
would
off
you
on everything
scale
that happens in this
in
company.
Nigeria, or will you scale?
Here.
by yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, not Nigeria,
Promotion you
please.
celebrated 2
No?
weeks ago.
No,
Nigeria is a
Nigeria.
growing market.
Yeah, but I'm
The
not
market's
there.
big.
One, I'm not
Oh,
there.
okay.
And then,
Proposed mask
you know,
manufacturing.
it's gonna be hard. It's hard.
It's hard to get
Yeah.
into.
Why would you do
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, I'm not there. That means I have to. Someone has to be doing it. If I do it from here, I have to ship it over to Nigeria. The money, shipping, and everything. I won't get the money back
That's true.
because the exchange rate is very
Visual representation
different.
of
It's
how
big.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So the money I will use to ship it, I used to ship the oil down to Nigeria before
Yeah.
He had no
to
idea.
sell, but I wasn't making the money.
He saw
Oh,
a woman
really?
Yeah, because the money, if I ship and make it and I sell.
not a CEO.
For instance, I sell 15 pounds for here.
Yeah.
Here, by the time you change that money, they won't
Yeah.
even buy that price in Nigeria. Talk more of the shipping.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
let him discover who I was
Yeah.
naturally. I never lied about my
It's
education.
probably
wasn't
easier
worth
if you're producing in Nigeria.
Exactly.
I never lied about my
Bringing it
career.
back here.
I told
Yeah.
him I worked in tech.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just never asked the right questions because it didn't matter
Yeah.
to him then.
Yeah.
My gaze swept across all of them. But it mattered to all of them, didn't it?
Yeah, no,
My
you're
job
an
title, my
entrepreneur.
social standing, my perceived
Full
worth.
on.
Their
Real
first
one.
Full on
to another
entrepreneur.
doctor.
Yeah.
Check your timeline with dates highlighted in
And
red.
it's a skill.
May 15th.
It's a skill. I know that. No,
It's a-
you know, when I started this, I was just thinking, I'm like, when I'm tired,
Yeah.
I'm old, and I can't stand
Yeah.
and be making all this hair.
Yeah.
Not as
These are the
a
things that I will just
as his
be
little girlfriend.
transitioning into,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because then I will be sitting and I want to rest more.
Yeah.
So these are the things I will just use the hand,
Yeah.
you know.
We hope James knows.
And then the product
Yeah.
Not
also, I can
Yeah.
be making products without stressing myself.
Yeah.
This hair is a stress.
Yeah. Yeah. and it's
Standing,
labor.
yes, labor.
Because what time? Yeah.
Since we started 11:30, right?
The silence was answered.
Yeah.
It's 3 o'clock, almost 3.
December 8th.
And you
Sometimes
can
I
stand
stand 10
Kathy
hours,
asks me to
depending
help
on the
with
hair.
in the kitchen because
Wow.
you probably understand that role
Yeah.
better than
So this
the
is the one that kills me, my
Kathy's
body.
face went scarlet.
But that's the one that gives me the
Should
more
I
money.
continue?
Yeah.
Because I have 3
There's a market here, like.
Yes.
Every
And I don't think that there are many people who
every
do
exclusion,
No, crochet.
Crochet.
Yeah, because you can see people that do interlocking,
Yes.
like sister lock kind of,
Yeah.
but this
Not
one is a
crochet.
talent.
Yeah.
You have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
The Mitchell Family Days
Yeah.
that you're
It's
so
very
proud of,
detailed.
Yes.
it's worth less than
Yeah.
what I made in the last quarter.
But
Now
as
wait
you
just a
said,
minute.
multiple
Richard
sort
spilled
of
his face red.
streams.
Streams, yes.
Streams
If
of
they're all doing
information.
well, I won't stress myself.
Yeah.
I'll be enjoying traveling around.
Yeah.
But since I came to this country, I've never left.
Really?
I've never gone anywhere apart from
The
this
organization
location.
Within the UK.
Yes.
Time with financial data attached to each
Yeah.
position.
But then again, that's sort of the young ones.
Yeah.
The young one, exactly, because you got to think of them and traveling with them. Yeah. You know the money?
Hey, yeah. And both, all three of them will be, adult
Yeah.
price.
They have the same, yes, the same seats.
Times
The
five.
same thing. Yes, times five of us.
If you're even paying, even if you're paying 500 on a short trip,
Yeah.
2,500.
Yes, just for
just for plane.
Yes.
Just for plane ticket,
Yeah,
accommodation,
accommodation, their
money,
food, everything.
entertainment.
Mhm.
Especially at this age, they can't
They can't be sitting in one place. No, you have to go. We were thinking of going to
Yeah.
Kenya actually this December.
Yeah.
But
Mom, can we see Damisola when we go to Kenya?
no, Damisola is in Canada. That's a different continent. Canada is different from Kenya. Canada is not. Kenya is Africa. Yeah, December. But I don't know if I will still go because my passport. I need to. So I just passed
Then
my
Mom, can we
British
go to
citizenship.
Kenya?
Oh, congratulations.
Mom, can we go to Kenya?
Yes. So when I get the passport, I've not even started the process. I'm supposed to actually
Yeah.
because my stuff will end in June.
June.
Yes, not July. I think it's June. I need to look at it today actually to start the application to get my indefinite leave to remain.
Yeah.
Yes, and then apply for the passports. All those things. Yeah. I want-
And it costs money.
Hey. Only that indefinite leave to remain is 3,000 plus.
Yeah.
Passport, what's it called?
Citizenship.
Passport is different from citizenship. Passport is 2,000 plus. Citizenship is 1,000 plus.
It's expensive.
It's not cheap.
Deliberately.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
really, it's hard.
that's why some people, when they get the IRL, they don't bother anymore. They just they won't even bother for the passport.
Because they're like, I don't know,
Yeah.
probably they'll travel to countries or accept their passport.
Yeah.
Pulling out a leather folder from my briefcase.
No, it's really,
These are my
expensive. No,
terms,
yeah.
non-negotiable. Patricia's hands
Really
trembled as she
expensive.
reached for her water glass. Your terms? You wanted me to stop embarrassing
Yeah,
the
but with Kenya,
I'll
you
do
can
that,
go with your
but on my
Nigerian.
conditions. Not
Yes.
just-
Can you do
I
jaw
opened
in
the folder,
Nigeria?
revealing
Like, could
the
you have a
first
British one
document.
and Nigerian?
You will treat
I
me
will if
with
I
So
get
you
my
said,
yeah. If I get my British, because I will have two of them. Yes.
I am Victoria.
My children don't have
I am
passports
James's
actually.
wife.
Not yet. They
I'm
don't
also
have any
the
Not
passports
CEO of
yet.
a company that
Yeah.
employs
No, it's
6,000
expensive.
people. All of
It's
those
expensive.
identities
Very
deserve
expensive.
recognition.
Yeah.
Richard
No, I'm the only
shook
one
her
that's expensive. They are not expensive.
So you have to
yeah,
get the,
yeah, just passports.
yeah,
My
the
voice
passports,
remained level,
the British.
professional.
British.
Second, no more
Yeah.
comments about my career choices. If I want to spend my Tuesday mornings reading stories to Emma and
That's the
Sophie,
thing with the
that's my
UK.
decision. If I want to take them to the park instead of attending your country club luncheons, that's also my decision.
You make
My time
money,
is
but
mine
it
to
has
own.
holes.
I swear,
That's mine.
like the way it drains, like
Which I provided
oh
for
my
3 years
goodness,
before
tap,
Forget have holes.
Yeah.
tap. It's just like
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fooled to think when you're in Kenya or you're
Yeah.
in an African country,
or because
and then you
it's
convert
expected.
the money.
Yeah.
And I think that's how people do the math.
And it
back
really
home.
understood that
Yeah.
I'm doing
It's
it.
not like that.
Yeah, but they don't understand.
that you have, still have
especially
to spend here.
spend.
The
Tax.
expenditure is the same.
It's the same, yeah.
That's
It's true.
you're earning, you're paying
So
out.
true.
I am an adult.
Yeah. No, I knew my cousins, and I knew, and there was points where I had to just say, look,
A dinner party. I'm
you know, you want to help people, but you also have to draw the line because and in fairness, they'll never understand if they're not here.
No, they will never
They don't
understand.
get it.
There's this guy, the guy that actually helped me. Well,
Yeah.
he was my engineer for when I was building my school in Nigeria.
Right,
James
right,
reached for my hand.
My husband, my
Yeah.
my dad, my
Yeah.
stepdad, and him did
Yeah.
the work.
Yeah.
So he's an engineer in Nigeria.
Yeah.
You know, then you'll be like, oh, Daisy, send me something now. Yay, you're enjoying it. You know, those kind of throwing words.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, he came to the UK.
Yeah,
He's now in the UK with his family.
Yeah.
He now knows.
Exactly.
So when we were talking, we said,
Yeah.
not be smart, you know.
Yeah.
This UK. I said, you see now, you see all the money I'm packing, all the money I'm packing from the trees. You see how it is now.
Now you understand.
Now you understand.
Until you experience.
Until you experience.
Then you have to-
Yes. Then he's always asking, give me, give me.
Yeah.
Even he bought something from me.
Yeah.
He couldn't even give me the money. Come on, 35 pounds. He couldn't even give me the money immediately. Okay, I will pay later. I said, no problem. But for you to know that this money is not easy
No.
to find in this country.
Doesn't fall off a tree.
And a family that refuses to give it.
Because that's what they
I
think.
looked at my husband.
That's what it is now. We make money. Yes, we make money, but don't you know we still live here?
Yeah.
We are still paying bills.
And it costs.
It's
Yeah,
costly.
council tax, all
It's
of it.
costly.
The
Yeah.
tax man.
Half of you, if you're renting or mortgage, you half of
Half of
it.
your bill is gone.
Gone.
Already.
Yes, I'm making money, but I'm not making money to just eat. In fact,
Yeah.
I have things I have to pay to.
Yeah.
Council tax here is not the same as people living in the flats.
Yeah, exactly.
All these things we pay,
Yeah.
the light alone.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God, that one is
It's-
killing
I can't
us. The
imagine
meter.
when
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, especially for big houses like
Yes,
this.
that's what's killing us in this house, I
I
swear.
can imagine.
By the end of the month, like, what is happening?
But I won't
Yeah.
continue being a caregiver.
Oh.
It means being disrespected.
So when did you buy this house then?
Oh, we're in Nigeria.
In Nigeria. Oh.
So the house is 10 years now.
Yeah.
We bought it and then we were still in Nigeria, but we come for, holiday and all that. My husband's brother was staying
And you
here.
want my help
Yeah.
there, who
Yeah.
is their aunt who loves them.
So-
Not as paid staff, you can dismiss whenever convenient.
Yeah.
Well,
This
it's
is
10 years
just,
Sit on
yeah.
chicken legs.
But this is prime location, eh?
Completely shocked.
It's prime
She is no
location.
longer the
Yeah, it
imperious
is.
matriarch who judged me over country club lunches.
It's, yeah.
She looked smaller somehow, older, stripped of the armor for designer
It's
clothes.
an investment, kind of.
Yeah.
Yes.
What you're
Oh,
asking,
yeah. I can-
it's not
I can-
unreasonable.
Yeah, it's not just having a house.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes, I agreed simply.
If we can be able to keep it,
Mhm.
the kids will enjoy it very well. Even
Yeah.
growing up,
Yes.
even
Yeah.
grandchildren.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
How
those
many beds
things.
is it?
5.
Wow.
But if that's 5 upstairs, but if
Yeah.
we finish this house, there will be
Yeah.
like 1 down here.
Okay.
So it will be like
Yeah.
6
Not
rooms.
for underestimating your success, but for underestimating your worth.
No, I like it's a space.
The voice is
Because you see, you get.
UK houses and toilets and everything. Be like this, you're too hot.
Yeah, exactly. You rent in your bedroom.
Or you see, you hear people going cook. In the night.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Because this is it's detached. So
Yeah, it's detached. Nobody, exactly. Nobody
Yeah,
neighbor
no one
will
next to
say
that, yeah.
you're disturbing me, noise and all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because your neighbors. Where is your neighbor?
Where's my neighbor? Good question.
Yeah.
You push. See, the far distance from neighbors.
Yeah.
See, this one too is about that. This one is closer, but it's still,
No, you have your space. Yeah.
you have space.
Yeah.
Or because it's expected. 2 weeks later, I stood in Patricia's kitchen wearing jeans and a
And it's
faded
an
Emma
open
sweatshirt,
plan. I think these
helping
are always
Emma
nicer
Frost
when you have an
cut
open
the
plan
attempted
with
Yeah.
the kitchen.
without any
And
That, because I can be cooking, I'm doing something, looking at, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
everything.
Even if we finish this house,
Yeah.
I cannot have a room, separate room to make hair.
Yeah.
It have to be in the lounge
In the lounge.
because I have to be doing the multiple things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't have.
Does your husband, is he okay with that?
Yeah, he's the one that's telling me that. I told him, okay, maybe I should take 1 room. He said, no.
Yeah.
Say, no. Yeah, how are we gonna cook? Because he knows that I'm doing different things at the time. Yeah, of course. Because this place, the plan is that this floor will come down.
Right.
So there'll be a step down. That side will be high, just from here.
Yeah.
Step down. So this is supposed to be the kitchen.
Okay.
This is supposed to be the kitchen. And
Oh,
that's
this
the
was
lounge.
supposed to be the kitchen.
Yes.
Oh.
You see, because there's fireplace there. You see, there's a fireplace there.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
So this is supposed to be the kitchen,
Yeah.
and that will be the sitting room. Yes. So by the time we finish it, I will migrate to the other side,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's still the same kind of. I will still be in the same place. But
Yeah.
Frosting instructions with surprising patience.
That's beautiful.
When Gabby arrived to pick up the
Lot
girls
of
an hour later,
potential, isn't
she
it?
found all three
Yeah,
of
you
us
got a
covered
lot
in
of
flowers,
potentials.
laughing at Sophie's
Even
attempt to
outside,
crack
a
an
lot.
egg. We're making a mess, I warned her. I can see
If
that.
it's around, I'm gonna go walk
But
outside.
Gabby was smiling
Yeah.
too, pulling out her phone to take a picture.
See around,
Not for
just
Instagram.
We almost. This is my last one, anyways. But we need
This,
to. The
this
main work
this
is
part was the
done.
where all the
All
things
the job. Yeah,
Oh.
I finished it now.
Oh, it's finished, huh?
Patricia and I cleaned the kitchen
Oh,
table.
okay.
She washed while I dried. A reversal that
We'll do the twisting.
I spoke to my book club yesterday, she said quietly, scrubbing the mixing bowl. I told them my daughter-in-law is the CEO of Pinnacle Technologies. Margaret nearly dropped her wine glass. How did that feel? She paused, considering. Terrifying at first, admitting I'd been so wrong about you, but then liberating. I've spent so much of my life worried about what people think, about maintaining appearances. It's exhausting. Yes, don't worry, it is. The following Saturday, James and I attended a family family dinner, the first I've been properly invited to in 3 years. I wore an elegant navy dress, my hair styled but not severe, straddling the line between CEO Victoria and Nanny Tori, because both were me. Lucas pulled me aside during cocktails. I'm proud of you. You could have destroyed them, but you chose to educate them instead. They're still family, I said, watching James laugh at something his father said. Imperfect, frustrating family, but family. And you're still a nanny. 3 mornings a week. Emma's learning to read, and Sophie is convinced I make the best snacks. I smiled. Turns out I can run board meetings and do story time. Who knew? That evening, as dinner wound down, Richard stood to make a toast. I tensed, remembering his last toast at our wedding, the one filled with doubt and barely concealed disappointment. To Victoria, he said.
All
raising
right.
his
So,
glass. We taught this family that we're
wanna have a look at it?
job titles or social standing, but by character and history. We're better people for knowing you. We're lucky to have you. It wasn't perfect.
But I restored it.
100%. You see how it is now, yeah? And when you touch it,
Later,
you feel
putting
it.
Emma and
So.
Sophie to bed at Gabby's house, because I'd agreed to occasional overnight care, Emma looked up at me with serious eyes. Mama says you're very important, that you run a big company.
Yeah, you see, sides were
Yeah.
falling off. Yeah, you said
Do you
merge the
know what's
two
more
of them.
important?
It's too small.
What?
Yeah.
Being here, reading stories, making cupcakes, those things matter just as much. She considered this with 6-year-old wisdom. Can you do both?
So which style are we doing?
I am both. I tucked the blanket around.
I don't know how it will
Nobody
be
gets
like.
to tell me.
And when you make this your
I'll use
twist,
my
do you
party
put gel?
past Patricia's
Do
party.
you use gel?
I
Yes.
saw her showing
No,
Richard something
I
on
don't
her
use
phone,
products.
Probably photos from our cupcake.
I don't use, see these ones are even
Caught
too
my eye
tiny.
and waved,
Oh,
and I
Lord.
waved back. My
Like
phone
this one.
buzzed
Can
with
we
email.
be able to do that?
The board
Yeah.
approving our
Yeah.
Q4 projections. Tomorrow I'd be back in my burgundy suit, making decisions that affected thousands
This
of
one is so
employees.
thin, it feels like it's gonna fall
Tonight
off.
I smelled like vanilla frosting and had purple sprinkles in my hair. Both versions of me were real. Both had value. And finally, everyone could see that.
I'm gonna use
James
gel
met me at the
and
car, wrapping his arms
press.
around me for the morning. Ready to go home?
Use that. But there's no need to put because it's the hair,
Thank you so much
the
for
amount
watching
of hair
today.
here.
To all my returning subscribers,
Um,
you're the reason I keep telling these stories. Your comments, your shares, your support means everything. And if you're new here, welcome to the Revenge with Destiny family. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because we have incredible stories lined up. Remember, new stories drop every Wednesday at 4 p.m. UK time. Trust me,
What do you
you
twist
won't want
with
to
this?
miss what's coming next.
or
Oil.
Until then, remember, your worth isn't defined by what others think you should be. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is stay true to all the versions of yourself, even when others can't see them yet. See you next Wednesday. Welcome back to Revenge with Destiny.
this
Before
thing
we
is not
dive
gonna
into
work.
today's story, I want to give a
It's
huge
back,
thank
but by the time I
you to all
twist it
my
now, it's
returning
gonna-
subscribers. You keep these stories
I
alive.
think I'm gonna add
And
it,
if you're new here,
join it
hit
together.
that subscribe button because you won't want to miss what happens next. Today's story is about family, betrayal, and what happens when the person everyone underestimates turns out to be the most dangerous one in the room. It's about an elderly woman locked in a basement, a brother who thought he could get away with elder abuse, and a granddaughter who had to choose between comfort and courage. Before we begin, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? And have you ever discovered that someone you trusted was lying to you the whole time? What did you do about it? Drop your answers below because I read every single one. Now, let's get into it.
It's gonna be cold.
Couldn't process
Oh,
the
yeah.
reality My grandmother, the woman who
It's like a shot to my
I know.
brain
the
cells.
woman who wandered the house at night, confused and frightened.
EJ, go and get me my light, please.
Your light?
Yeah, my light in that room.
But, okay.
Words feeling both completely obvious and utterly impossible at the same time. Haven't been confused a single day.
And
Edith's
oiling,
voice
how
had
often
the
is
quiet
that?
authority I remember from my childhood.
3 times a week
when
is
she
fine.
ran the historical society with an iron fist and made grown men stammer during budget meetings. She'd negotiated preservation grants from the governor, faced down developers who wanted to demolish historic buildings, and won every battle she chose to fight. Rupert needed me to be confused, so I let him believe it. She shifted slightly on the thin mattress, and I noticed the way her muscles moved, deliberate, controlled, nothing like the frailty she performed.
Can I
just
touch
moments
it?
ago,
Yes.
when Rupert's voice echoed on the basic steps.
Plug it into
The
the socket.
transformation had been so complete, so convincing, that even if I had believed it.
You have to put it on the floor.
I just take out this.
How long has this been going on? My voice cracked on the question. The basement? 3 months. Edith's lips curved in two layers of hard smile, too knowing to be anything but painful. The dementia? Since last April. Right after I refused to sign the estate over. My mind raced backward through the calendar, flipping through months like the pages in the book I failed to read carefully. Last week.
You have a headband down your
His
hand.
voice heavy with
No.
manufactured
Yeah.
concern that I accepted without question. She's declining fast, Harriet, forgetting things, getting aggressive with the cleaning lady. We had to
So
take
that's
precautions
her. Let me
for
see it
everyone's
again.
safety.
Need a
I'd
picture.
send more money after each call.
In the
Offer
back
to pay
is
for in-home
2
care, for medical
strands.
evaluations, for whatever he claimed she needed.
Yeah, 2 strands.
Never once thought to actually visit and see the situation for myself. Never once questioned whether my brother, my own flesh and blood, might be lying. The cameras, I breathed, finally letting my eyes drift upward toward the basement ceiling. There, a tiny black lens tucked into the corner near the heating vent, barely visible unless you knew to look for it. Another by the water heater, angled to capture the entire space. They're watching you. Watching someone they think is a demented old woman who doesn't even know she's being filmed. Edith pulled the phone fully into view now, its screen cracked but glowing with evidence of her true clarity. I found the first camera 2 weeks after they moved me down. Bought this burner phone at the pharmacy during one of Camilla's so-called supervised outings. She was too busy She scrolled through files with practiced ease, and my stomach turned as I saw the list growing longer and longer. Audio recordings, video clips, dozens of them, maybe hundreds. Months of evidence carefully collected and cataloged. Why didn't you call the police? The question came out sharper than I intended, frustration and guilt bleeding into my tone. Why didn't you call me? Edith looked at me then, really looked at me with those pale hazel eyes that had always seen more than people realized. And I saw something in her expression that made my chest ache. Not accusation, though God knows she had every right to it. Understanding, forgiveness, I didn't deserve. Because Rupert spent 6 months in the basement telling everyone I'd lost my mind. My doctor, the one who treated me for 30 years, retired, and Rupert chose the replacement. The neighbors, the people at church. He even called Adult Protective Services himself. Her voice caught slightly. Said I was a danger to myself, that I'd left the stove on, that I'd wandered into it. None of it true, but documented nonetheless. The trap. I saw it clearly now. The architecture of it brilliant and horrible in its completeness. He built a narrative so thoroughly that the truth would sound like delusion. If I'd called the police, if I'd accused him of fraud, of imprisonment, of any of this, she gestured at the basement around us, at her prison. Who would they have believed? The concerned son with medical documentation and witnesses, or the elderly woman with a dementia diagnosis, a history of incidents, and a reputation for confusion? Every word landed like a stone in my stomach. She was right. Of course she was right. I needed someone who knew me, really knew me, someone Rupert hadn't gotten to yet, hadn't poisoned me with his careful lies. Her hand found mine again, papery skin over surprising strength, the grip of someone who'd survived by refusing to break. I needed a witness they couldn't discredit, someone with credibility who could testify that I was myself. Above us, floorboards creaked across the kitchen floor. Rupert's phone rang, his voice carrying down through the heating vents with perfect clarity. Yeah, I'm at home, just checking on her. No problems. Harriet's handling it, told you she'd come through. She's always been the reliable one. Edith's expression didn't change, but her grip on my hand tightened imperceptibly. We both heard it. The casual confidence, the assumption of my complicity, the certainty that I would never question him. He thought he knew me, thought he could predict exactly how I'd behave. He was wrong. What do you need me to do? I asked, my voice steadier now, purpose replacing shock. Edith leaned closer, her whisper barely audible even in the silence of the basement. Listen to everything. Learn their patterns, document what you see, and whatever you do. Her eyes locked onto mine with an intensity that reminded me she'd once been formidable, and still was. Don't let them know you know. If they suspect for even a moment that you're aware, they'll accelerate everything. They'll move me to a facility before we can build our case, and I'll disappear into a system designed to warehouse people like me. I nodded, understanding the stakes. This wasn't just about justice or money or property. This was about Edith's freedom, her dignity, her right to exist as herself, rather than as the diminished version Rupert had invented for his convenience. We do this carefully, she continued, methodically. We gather every piece of evidence, document every lie, build a case so airtight that even the best lawyer Rupert's stolen money can buy won't be able to crack it. How long do we have? Not long. She glanced toward the stairs, listening. Rupert's getting impatient. The estate's value keeps rising, and he wants to sell before the market shifts. I'd say we have 2 weeks, maybe 3 if we're lucky. 2 weeks to dismantle a conspiracy months in the making. 2 weeks to save my grandmother from people who saw her as nothing more than an obstacle to wealth. I thought about the woman I'd been when I arrived. Hopeful, naive, eager to help in whatever small way I could. That woman seemed like a stranger,
So we have
someone from a different
3
lifetime.
hours to get out
But
of
we
this
better
house.
get started, I said. Edith smiled, and
Wanna
this
make
time
it?
it was real.
Yeah.
Warm, proud. Now you're talking like a Blackwood. I came back at 2 in the morning. The house was dark, except for the bluish glow of a television upstairs, Rupert's room. I'd memorized his patterns during dinner. Asleep by midnight, phone on the nightstand, alarm set for 7. Camilla had left hours ago, air kissing both cheeks while promising to check on Mother tomorrow. The basement door opened soundlessly. I'd oiled the hinges earlier while fetching Edith's medication. Sugar pills, Rupert thought, were sedatives. She was waiting, fully dressed now in clothes she'd apparently hidden behind the water heater, real clothes. Slacks and a cardigan that made her look less like a prisoner and more like the woman who'd once negotiated a historic preservation grant from the governor. Behind the shelf, she murmured, pointing to a metal storage unit I'd assumed held holiday decorations. There's a vent. Pull it. I knelt, found the grate, and tugged. It came free easily. Too easily. Someone had loosened the screws long ago. Inside the ductwork, wrapped in a plastic grocery bag, the phone, a small notebook, and a portable hard drive no bigger than a deck of cards. Edith took the notebook, flipped it open to a page marked with a frayed ribbon. Dates, times, conversations transcribed in her precise handwriting. My hands trembled as I read. June 12, 2:17 p.m. R to C. Once the dementia diagnosis is official, we can move the assets. She won't even know. June 18, 11:03 a.m. C on phone. The care facility takes Medicaid after the estate's drained. 12 months, tops. I looked up, bile rising in my throat. They're planning to. Warehouse me. Edith's voice was matter of fact. Once they've transferred everything into their names, I become a Medicaid problem, strapped to a bed in a state facility until I actually do lose my mind. She handed me the phone. I pressed play on the first audio file. Rupert's voice filled the basement.
Which side is going to? Let me see that picture
The
again.
lawyer
Which
said
side
as long as
is
she's incompetent, power of attorney
You can
gives
do
me full control.
my left side.
You can
Right.
fully. You
There,
can fully.
right.
This one's come this way.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so let's see where
I was
the.
served 50 for the smell alone. File after file. Rupert called contractors about preparing the property for sale. Camilla pricing luxury sedans. A conference call with someone from Bayside Memory Care. We need the bed ready by October. Yes, Medicaid pending. No, the family won't be visiting. My vision blurred. I'd sent Rupert $8,000 last year. Money I'd saved for a down payment on my own place. He'd said it was for Edith's care. The Lexus, Edith said quietly, watching my face. The one Camilla drives? Your money bought that. Yet I closed my eyes. I opened them. I looked at my grandmother sitting in a basement she'd been locked in for 3 months while I deposited checks and told myself I was helping. We're going to bury them, I said. Edith smiled, a real smile this time. Now you're talking like a Blackwood. Morning came too soon and too bright. I sat at the kitchen table across from Rupert, forcing down coffee that tasted like ash while he scrolled through his phone with the casual indifference of someone who'd slept soundly. How'd she seem last night? He asked without looking up. I thought of Edith's sharp eyes cataloging every word. Confused, keep asking for someone named Dorothy. Her sister, dead 20 years. Rupert shook his head, performing sadness. It's getting worse. Should we increase her medication? The words burned coming out. They already called her doctor. He finally glanced at me, and I held his gaze, letting my expression settle into worried concern. You're good with her, you know. She seems calmer when you're around. Because she knows I'm her way out, I thought. Out loud, I'm happy to help. Actually, he set down his phone. Camilla and I have a spa weekend planned. Couples retreat thing. Would you mind staying with Mom? Just through Sunday? I pretended to consider. Even pulled out my own phone to check a non-existent calendar. I can make that work. Relief flooded his face. Real relief. He actually believed I was doing him a favor. You're a lifesaver, Harriet. Seriously. He stood, clapped my shoulder, like we were teammates. There's frozen dinners in the garage freezer. Just microwave whatever. She won't know the difference. He left 20
And
minutes
you know,
later.
because that one
The
is
overnight bag
in
on
line.
the back.
This one is not in line.
Yeah.
Exactly,
I watched
you
as the
know?
city pulled
Yes.
away. Camilla in the passenger seat, reapplying lipstick in the visor mirror. The house settled into silence. I counted to 100, then went to the basement. Edith was ready, the phone and hard drive laid out on an overturned crate like surgical instruments. 3 days, she said. We have 3 days to copy everything and find what we're missing. Missing? The forged documents. Rupert's sloppy, but he's not stupid. He'll have originals hidden somewhere, power of attorney paperwork with my signature, property transfer requests, guardianship petitions. She tapped the notebook. I've heard him mention a safe. Never seen it. We started studying. I kept my phone ready to text myself an alert if the doorbell rang or a car pulled up. Edith moved through the room with surprising speed, checking behind picture frames, under desk drawers, inside clothes lines. Her voice went quiet. She'd found a seam in the wood paneling behind his filing cabinet. A push-release safe, the kind that looked like a wall until you knew where to press. It was locked, but Edith smiled grimly. His birthday. He uses it for everything. 4 numbers. The lock clicked open. Inside, a life insurance policy with Camilla as beneficiary, forged signature dated 3 months ago, property deed transfer documents, and a letter from an attorney outlining the legal process to declare someone mentally incompetent. At the bottom, a handwritten note in Rupert's blocky scrawl. Once she's committed, contest the will. Undue influence while cognitively impaired. Edith read it over my shoulder. When she spoke, her voice could have cut glass. Photograph everything. Edith led me to the library on the 2nd floor, a room I'd forgotten existed. Rupert had told me it was just storage now, but when we pushed open the door, I understood why he wanted me to stay away. Boxes lined the walls. Labeled with Camilla's leaping
I guess I'll do
estate
gymnastics.
sale. Price later. Antiques appraised.
You fell asleep since you've been sleeping. Oh, all right. Do gymnastics then. Thank you. Save me some time.
Alright. I'll do it.
A panel swung inward, revealing a narrow space behind the shelves. Your grandfather built this during Prohibition.
Not yours. How is it yours? Do you see your name on that thing?
Yeah. It's written underneath
Underneath.
with an expiry date, which is now.
Documents I recognized.
Let them share it. It will be an EJ. Okay, and EJ, go and share that donut that is there.
Going back 60 years. And underneath,
Yay!
I want you to get some, what's that thing called?
laying out papers.
What's that thing called for to dip with hummus?
Hummus?
Split it in half.
The crisp dip, what's it called? Doritos, thank you, my dear.
Doritos with
Look
hummus.
at me like it. There's crisp dips here already. I just want,
You want the crisp? Nachos or Doritos?
yeah,
Doritos or nachos? Nachos.
I prefer Doritos. Yeah?
Do you?
Doritos, yeah. Doritos is much, yeah.
If I divide it in half, what happens if I accidentally swallow it half?
3 months ago.
Oh, just
A
stop.
letter she'd written to her attorney in April,
Yeah.
never sent, outlining her concerns about Rupert's unusual interest in her finances. Why did you fail?
Have to cook them.
Because I didn't know who I could trust.
Please go
Every time on Christmas Day, I call from Rupert.
Better for me.
Mom's not doing well. She might say strange things, but humor her. She smiled without humor. He poisoned every well before I even knew I
Does
was.
anyone want a cuppa? Do you want a cup of tea or coffee or anything?
Until sunset.
No, thank you.
You sure?
Yeah,
I
thank
think
you.
I'll have a cup of tea, please.
Cup of tea?
Yes.
Every lie Rupert had told was cross-referenced with evidence of truth.
Demba, you sure?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank
Showing
you.
my $8,000 deposited and withdrawn the same day, transferred to an account in Camilla's maiden name. They've stolen over 200,000, Edith said, tallying numbers in her notebook. The silver, my mother's jewelry, bonds my husband left. All of
Where I come from,
money
we're
laundering.
talking
Yeah.
we come from it's a tea growing area.
Yeah, so you drink tea a lot.
Yeah, tea people.
Yeah.
How do you have your tea?
White, no sugar, please.
With what, sorry?
No sugar, just white, just milk.
Milk, no sugar.
Yes, thank you.
They weren't just stealing her money. They were erasing her identity. You need a lawyer, someone they don't know. Edith was already writing a name on a notebook, a handwriting her, I'm sure. I've had her routine since May. Paid cash, he's been waiting for the call. James Whitmore practiced law from a renovated Victorian
So
two-town
it's the thing.
far enough that Rupert
Yeah, you
said
see that? Yeah, that's what we know, like the twist makes it neater, yeah.
still her solid.
Crochet is neat, but just.
That's into your hands,
It's a skill.
Yeah.
There's an art to it, isn't it?
Yes, there is.
It's not for the faint-hearted,
Finally sat back in his chair. Mrs. Blackwood looked up.
And you said it took two of them to do it for 3 hours, yeah? Yeah, two.
That takes time, months, possibly years.
Then, but then again.
Distracted.
You get distracted, right?
I feel the guy, the other guy, just
Distracted, yeah.
because you see the back as much as it's not as bad.
It's not as bad.
Based on evidence of elder abuse and financial exploitation.
And in my head, I was like, if he knew he was funny, in fact, he should have
Done
done
the
that
back.
back.
Yes.
Then I should have done the front. I actually messaged you because I was overwhelmed. Like, why did you not do the front?
The one that Papa, the one that messaged me.
Yeah, that's the one.
That did the front top.
No, he did
Okay,
the back.
okay.
His colleague is the one who did it, and I consulted with
Once
him.
he realizes you're
You know,
not
but
just.
yeah,
Yes.
this is the one I talked to. He,
Yeah.
the guy showed up, you know, as a helping hand.
Oh,
So I'm like, I was like, well, I don't know the other guy, I know you.
yeah,
So I was
so
putting your trust, my
you,
trust.
yeah, and you should have looked at it anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, even if the guy was helping us, you should have.
In the beginning, I think the guy was just crocheting at the beginning, and he said, "Oh, you need to crochet all the way to the." I'm like, did you tell him my
What to do,
situation?
yeah.
Referencing
No?
every crime with its corresponding.
Yeah, because if you don't crochet to the roots.
This says we need you evaluated by a real doctor, I told her. Someone who can testify you're competent. Already arranged. She showed me a business card tucked in her notebook. Dr. Patricia Chen, neurologist. I called her Friday from the pharmacy. She's agreed to a house call tomorrow at noon. Rupert gets back at 6. Which gives us exactly 6 hours to document my cognitive health and have her file her report. Edith's smile was sharp. I didn't spend 3 months in this basement without learning their schedule. I spent the rest of Sunday photographing the basement itself, the thin mattress, the bucket, the deadbolt on the outside of the door, evidence of confinement. I measured the space, documented the lack of heating, the single bulb providing inadequate light. Edith sat for a photo holding that day's newspaper, proof of date and her lucidity. In it, her eyes were clear, her expression dignified. Nothing about her suggested confusion or incompetence. What happens after we file? I asked. She folded the newspaper carefully. Rupert will realize he underestimated the wrong woman. She looked at me then, really looked at me. Both of us. Dr. Chen arrived at 11:50, driving an unmarked sedan and carrying a medical bag that could belong to any visiting nurse. I told Rupert she was coming, a geriatric specialist Camilla had recommended. He'd been pleased by my initiative. Finally taking this seriously, he'd said that morning, back from his weekend refreshed and oblivious. I led Dr. Chen to the basement while Rupert worked in his study upstairs. Door closed, conference call droning. She descended the stairs without comment, but I saw her jaw tighten when she reached the bottom. Edith sat on the mattress in her performance mode, slack expression, trembling hands, nightgown wrinkled. Dr. Chen knelt beside her, introduced herself gently, and began a cognitive assessment. Can you tell me what day it is? Edith's eyes wandered. Tuesday? Or is it, what year? 19, no, that's not. She trailed off convincingly. Dr. Chen glanced at me, then back at Edith. Mrs. Blackwood, I'm going to ask you to remember 3 words. Apple, table, penny. Can you repeat them? Apple, table. Edith's brow furrowed. What was the third? The assessment continued for 20 minutes. Then Dr. Chen stood, touched Edith's shoulder, and said clearly, Mrs. Blackwood, your granddaughter is going to take me upstairs now. I'll be back. Edith nodded vacantly. Upstairs, Dr. Chen's professional mask dropped. How long has she been confined down there? 3 months. And your brother is her primary caregiver? He claims she's dangerous, aggressive. Dr. Chen's expression hardened. She opened her bag, withdrew a voice recorder, and pressed play. Edith's voice emerged, clear and sharp. My name is Edith Margaret Blackwood. I was born March 15th, 1944. Today is August 27th, 2024. I am being held against my will by my son, Rupert Blackwood.
Thank you so
Who is
much.
fabricating a mental diagnosis to gain control of my
I think that banana, yes.
The recording continued.
That yours?
Oh, I like banana.
History,
We don't have banana in this house.
institutions, and a flawless
I don't eat
explanation
banana.
of fraud.
Well, we buy it and it
I
spoils.
love banana.
They don't eat it because it goes bad. End up in the bin.
Someone said they love banana.
I hear. They love banana. But when you
I
come, yeah, I know.
Bananas.
But when the banana is here, you don't eat it. It goes in the bin, half of it.
Alternatives for any other impairment.
No.
No.
You know you're going to go to gymnastics.
We're going to gymnastics soon.
Can you say you're
Can't
hungry?
be a sealed envelope.
The toaster been put in the toaster and they're not dealt with. Is it?
Oh, he forgot the toast.
Is it because someone's pressing screens?
Yes, it's because of that. Screen. That's what screen does.
We'll contest it.
Delete your
Let
brain.
him. I've documented everything, including photographs of that basement. He
Where's
wants to know
EJ?
explain why his
Egypt, stop that. Go and eat.
EJ,
complex
eat something before you go to gymnastics. Not
That's
tomorrow.
not because I want to put
You need energy for stamping your feet and whining. So
What is that sound?
stamping your feet and whining sound.
I don't know. It's not even a sound.
Miss.
Thank you.
Every time you've got to put screen
This is
down,
enough.
you're one idiot. Stop.
Is it?
So are we.
Is it enough?
Wednesday
Yes,
arrives with
ma'am.
compressed humidity
Well,
of
that's-
But that's not what I
Talk like human being. Stop whining.
Yeah, I'm just peanut butter. Stop whining.
Peanut butter.
Who do you think you're talking to? When you talk like that.
The color of innocence.
Cheers.
Hey, you got peanut butter.
Dad, no way.
She murmured, practicing sympathy dripping from her
That's
ear.
it.
But necessary.
What do you have?
Rupert's lawyer appeared at 10 sharp. Martin Cross, 40
You have
something.
to eat.
You want peanut
I'm
butter.
going to go to gymnastics and whine my
Set
head
up
off.
at the dining room table with the
You
officials.
guys eat though. There's no buying of any snacks. Eat something at home. I'll make stew before you guys get back. Make
I
some.
think I'm going to buy you sweets there because you're hungry. I'm not.
No, sweet not be food though.
I'm doing it.
Sweet is not food, so
Our grandfather
sweet makes you more hungry.
He sat there like he'd already inherited it. To make Mom's situation efficient for her protection. I took my
Just
seat
make
hands
it.
down.
Because there's no Nutella. See how you spoil your life with Nutella.
They expected.
No more line in this house. That's the end. You know that, right?
Power of attorney transfer.
No, I don't even want
Use honey.
Legal authority to make
Use honey instead.
financial decisions on her behalf.
Use, you
I
know,
read slowly, letting my eyes track over the.
Yeah, better for you to make you
Permanent guardianship.
yeah,
more fuller.
open,
Right to institutionalize
loads of it.
without consent.
Okay?
This seems very comprehensive. Elder care requires.
Oh, look, it goes upside down. And then it bounces on its head. Watch.
It's time to formalize the arrangement. Over a touch Clifford's arm. A gesture of
Last word.
Yeah, the troublesome one.
Why did she transfer, I asked.
Dad,
No, she's the name of brand.
EJ.
It's the name of the product.
Oh,
See, it's EJ. It's got his name there.
No
way.
I watched them lay out hands in their construction. Finding professional care while Rupert and Camilla managed her fortune with dutiful
Dad,
relatives.
Daddy,
Meanwhile, the estate
I
was
did you
sold,
two of
the
my
money would
teeth and
disappear
you
into
lost
their
them.
accounts.
No, I didn't.
Lost the first one at
Transition to
traffic
money
and lost the
funds they
second
claimed
one
to
at
be using for
yours.
her
You still got two
care.
friends, is it?
I understand,
Yes, you did.
I said quietly.
She
Relief
did.
flooded
He's
Rupert's
looking for
face.
extra money.
I knew better. Crossed 50 on the floor.
Use that word. Use too much.
That kid can be so entertaining, honestly.
I met Rupert's eyes for the first time that morning.
Use the word. Use the word.
His expression shifted from professional courtesy to confusion to something approaching alarm as he turned the first page, then the second. Then
Swear
the
words,
third.
you're going to get the most trouble.
What is this?
I hate this.
Rupert's voice carried an edge now, the smooth veneer cracking. Forged documents, I said calmly. Power of attorney paperwork.
And
with a
anytime you
falsified
call, if
signature,
anyone is
property
pulling
transfer
out
requests,
from the
grandma
ones,
never
I'll put them
authorized,
back.
bank
The ones
statements
I'm
show
not-
systematic
I didn't do.
theft.
But I know that this is back. Yeah.
And audio recordings
It feels like
all of
it's
it.
not
Camilla's hand flew to her mouth, but her eyes went sharp and calculating, already looking for the exit.
Why are you standing there?
Insane.
Are you going to gymnastic with your chin pad?
Just
Are you going to go and play football?
Not chin.
What chin?
If it was a chin pad, it would be on my
You're right. Thank you for the correction. Don't worry, Bob is a bush woman. Oh my God. What is it called? What's it called?
Shin.
chin.
You see, I'm almost close now. It's just my pronunciation.
A chin and a chin are
Oh, it's
different.
the way I talk. Don't worry. It's the mistake. No, in where I come from, I think Kenya have that thing. The mistake L from R. Yes. You know it's from yes.
Spread it across the whole of Africa. Your own. Just you.
No, it's not just me.
Oh, look, we Africans stick together.
Mummy, if I really did have a chin pad, it would be covering my
I don't hear shin. Okay, shin. Are you taking the gymnastics? Are you doing taekwondo?
Yeah, I'm doing taekwondo. It's not Tyrando.
Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I don't care. That's how they correct me. every time.
You are numbered.
Too much. They always laugh at me. I think I'm making you guys laugh.
It's not Tyrando. Okay?
Touched every asset of me.
Just stop talking or else just make it
I should stop talking.
Yeah.
Hope it's not too tight.
James Whitmore stepped in. Another man beside
You
him.
lose an
A
attitude.
detective's badge visible on his belt.
It's okay.
Mr. Blackwood, Whitmore said evenly, I'm filing a criminal complaint on behalf of Edith Blackwood for elder abuse, financial exploitation, and fraud.
Toby, what do you do in gymnastics
Detective
then?
Morrison will need you to come down to the station. Rupert's face
Well, they
settled
kind
through
of change
emotions.
every week,
Shock,
so I don't
rage,
know.
fear.
Yeah.
before
Yeah, which
settling
one have you
something
done?
ugly and
What do
desperate.
you?
Have you done like so
Subject.
so?
Grew up to this.
What subjects? And what do you do in
What do you
gymnastics?
Said a voice from the doorway.
You do
Did
so
you
and so.
every
It doesn't matter. What did you
That's
do?
it.
Yeah, take
Not
what
back.
you do. Yeah. So what is it? You don't even know.
Balancing
Yeah.
on a pole.
Okay.
Cartwheel.
I think we're gonna stop this gymnastics soon. I don't see what you guys do. We're going to stop it. In fact, next month we're going to tell them we're not doing it.
No,
I'm
stop.
not joking, no, because there's nothing you do with that gymnastic
Me
actually.
too.
It's better you do your cycles. Cycles is better at least every year they do a show or the parents will watch.
So they do to
Yes,
train to watch.
yeah, but this gymnastics is never anytime they call us for anything. So they just go there to watch
Actually,
you
yes.
traveling. They try and jump.
Oh, they jump.
No, actually, Mom. Before the summer and Easter holiday and Christmas holiday, they bring the parents in so we can play around on the equipment
Play around the equipment. That's like
with the parents.
with the parent. Imagine. So if I don't want to play
That
around,
case,
Two other elderly clients, Rupert
Obi,
commented.
cycles is much better.
Signed over
Yes or no?
assets, Then abandoned them in substandard facilities.
You have to choose one. Which one?
People did
You choose one to lose.
that he'll be making
no,
restitution
you
for
can't
years.
do that.
She sat across from
Look,
him,
make the money
sunlight
then.
catching the silver
Nothing
in her
is
hair.
fun,
She
such
looked a
as
decade
fun.
younger than she had in
I'm
that
gonna
basement.
start the gymnastics.
No, please stop. No, please.
Hey, stop whining.
Through the window, I could see
You're
the historical
telling
society
Yeah, go on, tell him, go.
on the garden wall.
We will know who is going to support. You'll be very happy to not go anywhere Saturday evening.
Yeah, because it is. Yeah, man.
And it's expensive.
I
Every
can
month,
imagine.
150 for three of them. So it's 50.
£50 each.
I know.
Views. That's for the gymnastic. Oh. Swimming is there. Swimming, three of them. Which other? Football is not cheap too.
Yeah.
Then which other one is expensive? Well, even the circles is not that expensive. But it's the same range anyways. But yeah, I prefer that one. They do a lot more in that one than gymnastics.
And they said, at least parents, you want to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
And present it. But hey,
The one who sent money.
All this is money. In fact, how much every month goes in all these things they are doing.
activities.
It's like
yeah.
you're just working for them.
Stayed in the
Yeah.
basement too, in a way, but we both walked out.
That's when you see the jokes online when you have a kid and you tell them to do stuff and then maybe if it's football they're doing all the wrong.
Yeah, all the
What are you doing? I know.
Sometimes silence is just strategy.
But the blessing in all of this is like, yeah, they appreciate it
They're
because,
the ones who
yeah.
lose
Don't
everything.
talk about them appreciate it,
You
huh?
don't think they do?
Children in this country,
Oh, yeah,
they
that's
feel it's
true.
their
It's
entitlement.
entitlement, yeah, that's true,
Yes.
that's true.
Drop your thoughts.
It's true.
Entitlement.
You don't realize until
Hit that button now.
When they
you
have
get
theirs.
older. Yes, when you get older, you start
When they start having their own
remembering,
children, you know that, oh,
Mommy
this
and daddy
one-
paid for
yeah,
this,
they tried
it wasn't cheap.
Yes, nothing is cheap.
Welcome back to Revenge with
Nothing is
Destiny.
cheap.
When karma doesn't just
Are there any particular sports one of them is good at? Or like in certain areas, like
That's what I'm trying to even figure out. because-
figure out what's,
yeah, which one,
who's
yes.
good at what.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they are really good with this. I like the circles because I
Yeah.
can see what they are
What
doing,
they're
and,
doing.
and I like the fact that they can do that. You
Yeah.
know, I used to watch circles, you know, all these things.
It's entertaining.
Yes,
as
it's
well, yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah.
And I think they do more of even
Yeah.
the gymnastic kind of thing
Yeah.
in that same circle.
Yes, because it
Yeah,
is all
they,
that
yes, they
cool
go,
strength.
they do all the
Yeah.
turning and all that. Yes,
Yeah,
the flips, the blend, teach them all that too.
yeah. And how about music? Do any of them have
My
your
daughter, my
music
first
or-
daughter is she
Yeah,
likes music.
yeah,
Kosi,
that's
she
it.
plays guitar,
Okay.
she plays piano, but not
Oh, wow.
very perfect. She's
Yeah.
just learning and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if she's going to end up, but I hope one of
Yeah,
them
that'd be lovely. Yeah.
will take over from me.
Take from mom. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so Kosi likes music, she likes singing and all that. I don't know if it's the teenage thing because when I was a teenager, I was like that. You know,
Yeah.
always writing love songs,
Yeah.
all those kind of singing and all that.
Yeah.
So
His face brightened. But before he could run over, Dominic
The activities here, yeah. Hey.
It's too much.
Expensive.
Yeah.
And the time, because now
The
that
time.
I've seen,
The
you
time,
know, they
yes.
drop
You
them
just
off.
like the
Yeah, looking, doing, yes, you have to be there. You're not gonna
Yeah.
leave them and walk away.
No.
So that's why whenever I'm there, I try to do one or two on my phone.
Okay.
That's yeah. So if you
can
work,
do stuff.
yeah, just do some editing. But before you
Yeah.
know, it's time,
It's time.
and then you can't even achieve one thing
Yeah.
while you're there.
Yeah.
Ellen, Alistair called from the center of the room, his voice carrying over the quartet. Come here a moment.
Yesterday when I went for the swimming, I said I was gonna do a video. Do you know I couldn't achieve one video from that?
Really?
I tried that,
Yeah.
then network, then distractions. Before you know,
Yeah, it's not the same.
I couldn't finish get one video. I just came back and I finished it on my phone, on my laptop. I was doing the daily prayer thing.
Okay.
You guys should follow me on the daily prayer. So if it's praying in the morning,
definitely.
with,
Is it on Instagram or YouTube?
Instagram. It's post on Instagram, YouTube, but Instagram.
Yeah.
What's his name? Simeo. Daily. Oh God, I don't know my page name.
You have so many.
Yeah, that's making
So you might take a
I
minute to
swear.
remember.
Daily. Hold on.
Fragile, yes, but so natural and maternal. Some women are simply born for it. Dominic's fingers
Daily
pointing to
grace
his
stories.
Daily grace.
Which, darling,
Daily grace stories.
Ellen, be useful for once. He gestured toward the horse
It's a new, I just started that one last week. Oh.
hand piece, just to read
I
the
just
hand.
started the prayer stuff. You see?
Even when others decided, I looked at Leo, my beautiful boy.
Home of faith-based inspiration, daily devotionals, and putting to uplifting stories.
Yes,
Wow.
it's just
Oh,
yeah.
so you even use, hey,
Yeah.
you're busy. I didn't know, I thought you just post like a
No,
prayer.
so I have to do. Yes, I have to do it as a video.
That's pretty good.
So it's interesting for people to post or share.
Yeah.
I share to people to people every morning.
Yeah.
So it's the one other thing I do every morning. When I wake up in the morning, I share that story to people.
So that's like your service. Right?
Yes.
Preaching.
Then also follow Revenge with Destiny since you're there.
Revenge with
Destiny.
it'll be here as well.
Yeah, that-
follow the other page.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Brothers exchanged satisfied glances. When Leo's cake was brought out, I wasn't allowed to light the candles. I sold a gift, standing beside Dominic as they sang, as Leo blew out the flames, as cameras flashed.
I run all this page.
Okay.
I have the hair page, Loctician, Bristol Loctician.
Yeah, that's where I was looking at you.
Yeah.
I'm like, you was very like you post. You
Every
don't
day.
No, you're
just
very
there.
consistent,
Yeah.
eh?
It's posting that.
Out of all of the, which one gets the most traffic?
Revenge with Destiny.
Revenge and Destiny. Even more than your Locs.
Yes.
Oh.
Engagement.
Oh,
What you talk about engagement?
Ah.
Yeah, some people just on the log, nobody talks to me there. They
Yeah,
just go
yeah,
there and
yeah.
look, not even like I don't get. I'm
Yeah,
like, what is
really.
wrong with these people? You see people that are following you, but they don't talk. Nobody likes, nobody
Yeah.
talks, nobody comments. It's frustrating. And then I have the product one, EJ Hair Growth and Skincare.
Okay. So that's the product.
How do you keep up? Do you have like a diary somewhere?
I hate that. I don't even do diaries. I don't do diaries. I can't deal with diaries. But yeah, that's why I'm always I'm doing. Oh my gosh. It's only God that's helping me. I don't even know how I do it. Seriously. It's just,
When Dominic came down for breakfast, I was already seated at the dining room.
Oh, this is nice. I'm on your.
me and my kids, right?
Yeah,
I just
yeah, and Percy.
you're dancing.
Because it's now the era of TikTok. So
Yes.
About Leo, about his soul, about the lies you told. His hand slammed down on the table. Coffee cups rattled. Don't start this again, Ellen. Your jealousy of our soul is pathetic. I found the books.
I like Obi's.
Obi.
Yeah, I can see your older daughter.
Yes.
She's more moving. Well, these are the quite young.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. The red folder, in your study. Leo is your son. Yours and I sold it. You made me raise your bastard while the door burst open. All four brothers entered with a synchronized unit. Alistair in his crisp nose.
Which one I watch? Let me see.
No, this is these, the guy.
Oh, okay.
Sebastian holding his phone like a weapon.
Surely it's staged. Or is he really doing that?
Dominic's eyes never left mine. Evelyn is having one of her episodes.
Poor women, they're just walking there minding their business.
And hit all those pranks that's so annoying.
They're so popular as well.
Yeah, it's like you can't just be pranking people you don't know like that.
Imagine.
Life turned to ice. They prepared for this, probably years ago. Sebastian stepped forward, his smile sharp as broken glass. Ellen, I think you should be very careful about what accusations you make. My newspapers reach 3 million readers daily. One story about an unstable woman making wild claims about her adopted son's parentage. He let the threat dangle. I have proof. Do you? Benedict pulled reading glasses from his pocket with theatrical precision. Because making unfounded allegations about a child's legitimacy is slander, potentially criminal slander. I'd hate to see you face legal consequences for, what did the doctors call it? Stress-induced psychosis. They were cornering me.
No, I have to give it to you, Destiny. The consistency, you can see.
And it's busy, oh, it's every day, oh.
I'm looking,
If you look at it, it's
and I
every
know
day.
the work behind it.
Yes.
Right? So you just wait to see the finished product, but behind that,
Behind it.
all the editing,
Yes,
putting all
that's
the
people don't know editing is another work, big work.
Yeah.
People, you know how much people collect to edit videos in this.
You're the woman who charitably allowed to care for him despite your
I
limitations.
do like how many people's work.
So with your products,
You are a
do you,
director, producer, everything.
do you go to like fairs as well? Like
Yes,
you know, like
trade
the
fairs. Last
practices?
year I
Yeah,
did.
Yeah.
I did 4 trade fairs last year.
Oh wow.
London, Manchester, Birmingham,
Wow.
then in Bristol too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this year I'm not going far. Just
You're not
for
gonna
many
do
years for now. I didn't make it from that last year's one.
Yeah.
I didn't cover the cost. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
good
that's
to
a
try,
good
yeah.
thing.
That's
Yeah, maybe you have to
business.
give it a go because then you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't do it, you
Don't
think
know.
you're losing, you're missing out in a lot. Or yeah,
Yeah.
done it, I've experienced it. Yeah.
Sure.
She'll have a stall at the Kenya to the park.
Yes, I always last year
Oh,
I had.
you're gonna have a
Yes,
story
last year I
there.
had a store there. That is not
You
stopping.
went and you
Better start
presented
playing
the
this your
cake.
football so you make money to pay.
I will play football.
Yeah, you need to make money.
Ethan, why are you putting your sandwich around there?
Okay. Entertaining.
I caught one glimpse through a doorway. Leo, sitting at the breakfast table with us all, laughing at something she'd said. He didn't even notice me disappearing. The door closed, the lock clicked, and I was alone. The yacht cut through black water like a blade through silk. The Ashcroft legacy. 50 feet of
That folktale I was telling you about, I wanted to start a folktale story, you know, like
Okay.
village African village
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah.
That was what that page was for.
Okay.
But it's choking me.
Yeah.
A lot of things is choking.
Swallowed by the gathering storm.
I don't think I don't know.
There's a lot in the
A
plate.
lot.
The Ashcroft name rises again.
I'm just one person.
Salt spray stinging my face.
You need to start recruiting these little ones.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
I've thought about it too. Yes. If my daughter can be, yes, one of them can just take one of the page and be posted, but they need to know what they are doing. Yeah, they need to be coached.
Dominic
Yeah.
came from behind me. Very awkward over the wind. We should talk. I turned.
But that would be
He was calm,
interesting
almost
actually,
gentle.
because
The expression he'd worn when we first met.
especially as you said, like African folk
Stories, yeah.
stories, yeah, they've always got a message in them as well.
Yeah.
He stepped closer.
Those village stories.
Yeah.
Don't go to the river by this time.
Yeah.
Don't look back where you're coming from.
Certain house.
Yes.
I don't know what you mean.
Because those stories they will be lost if you're not careful.
No,
They
100%.
need to be kept alive.
And that's how they kept in this age now, so we can get AI to help
Yes,
us.
AI is helping a lot.
Yeah, it really is. Like for me, I know like even this summer Zimbabwean history, there's a guy who does history about Zimbabwe. And he does it with AI. And I'm learning stuff. You know, you hear your uncles, your fathers talk about stuff you don't understand. And now you're hearing it and you're like, oh, okay.
AI helps a lot if you know how to use it. Because there are ways you use it and you only use it properly.
Yeah.
It's something called.
Dominic stood at the railing where I was. His silhouette black against the
It's
morning light. and we sold.
You don't even know the
A
game.
wave crashed
I don't
over my
care.
head, dragging me under. My
It's
toes
okay.
turned to anchors, my lungs screamed. The villa Leo's faced 7 years of love and humiliation, all of it spiraling into black. I should have fought. I should have scratched and clawed and made them bleed for every second and stolen. Instead, I let the water take me, thinking of my son, hoping he'd remember the mother who actually loved him. The storm swallowed my last breath. Above, through the rain and darkness, at the top of the champagne court, the Ashcroft brothers celebrating their freedom.
Now maybe I
Solved
can
the
do that.
problem. They had no idea they just created something.
But actually, no,
I
you're
liked the
probably
smell of
not
salt and clean linen.
No,
My
lit,
lungs
what?
burning with each breath. The ceiling above me
I'm
was
lit.
cream
Go
colored.
lit to do
Where
one
I
with
twist
my
it to.
The
Or
Ashcroft
what?
was oppressive gold leaf.
Is that your head?
Not the
Fine,
cold black
2v.
water where I drowned.
2v2 after. I'm not
So I tried to sit up there. A man's voice, calm and authoritative.
Okay, you're saying
I turned my head. He sat in a leather chair.
Yeah,
Steel gray.
Fine, I'm leaving.
It cost more than my entire year's allowance from
Have you guys had the bread or something?
Studying me.
Obi and EJ.
Yeah, I ate. Yeah, I ate
Ask
toast.
for
My
food.
voice came out raw. Damaged.
I ate
I
too.
wore the Pembroke cream.
I just started like, you know when, yeah, like I just started the hunger just kicked in now. I was supposed to even ask. I was because I saw you drinking your stuff. That's why I did not ask. I was thinking, oh, she's fine with her.
Dominic checked his watch twice before he did it.
Oh,
Supposed
come
to
on.
ask.
1v1.
It's always telling me off.
Wait, we're level 6. I'm level 40. Yeah, I'm level 1 Village. Did I use my RPG or my sniper?
Ransom was paid, but she was never returned.
Why the
village?
You want to use my? You want me to? Do you want me to use my RPG or my sniper? Or burst rifle? Burst rifle.
Ran her DNA
That's
on
right.
the in the water. Standard procedure for touching
So these two I assume they're very
Okay,
close.
sniper's even
Yeah.
better.
They
So they're pretty much
fight
like
too.
twins.
Do me
Yeah, I
too.
can imagine.
Shoot. That's the only thing I have. EJ, I'm gonna
I'm sure we said that as they grow up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's getting, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Very small gap.
Yeah, you know, once they grow now, they will look like twins, like
Yeah.
literally because,
Yeah.
well, Obi, I guess Obi will be taller than
I told
me.
you.
I don't know, as a boy, you know, boys are always
Taller.
a bit
Or
taller.
maybe
Yeah.
we should loading.
Or it would be
Actually,
nice for two of them
RPG
to,
is
you know,
easier.
do things
I think
together.
we
It's just
loaded.
one class in
RPG
between
has it
anyways.
easier.
Yeah.
She's in year 2, he's in
Oh,
year 3.
shoot,
Yeah.
you're still loading.
What happens now?
Oh my god, I'm dying from
Yeah, I almost had another one after 6 months.
Yeah.
After EJ. Yes, yes, you would have been triplets.
Okay, I won't kill you.
Yeah,
You have 50 off left.
I had the discourage. That was
Yeah,
what
you
I
have
was
50
saying
off
that
left.
time.
Yeah.
I'm about to shoot
And I say, you know what? That's the end now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Close up.
Ooh, I don't give you a play. No.
I thought
Whatever it is, no.
my son watching
But
me.
it's one that you like.
My son. who
I
was
don't
stolen
care.
from me, who
Is it
suddenly
high
was
or
aroused.
It's your favorite.
Very nice, yeah.
Don't use Leo as a weapon.
Yeah.
My favorite game is Rivals.
Oliver agreed.
I mean,
The
you
question
mean
is,
Hyper
can
Arena?
we
Hyper
show them
Arena
just how dangerous you actually are?
No. EJ, we're in.
My answer,
I mean, Bayside High School.
where are you
No.
watching this from?
I'll snipe you.
7 years of
I
humiliation,
can't do anything.
and suddenly the power to burn it all down. What would you do?
The first
What did
Zim
you use? I didn't
person
even
I
shoot
knew
you.
was from you guys. What's his name? Her name
Yeah.
was
Everywhere in Pembroke
I just forget this. So something so delicious, so
How do you
delicious.
What?
I believe that. You think Zimbabwe, we're very known you have like good
You,
behavior.
you guys
with your
princess.
name. Yeah. Hey.
Princess of Zimbabwe.
Hey. I don't know what it is though, because
I don't know.
Zimbabweans, the names, sometimes you're like, I don't know where that name came from.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know the girl I'm talking about? The person I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do you know her?
What? No. Who?
No, the guy that talked to a lady.
Who was? He turned into a lady.
Yeah, he's a.
But
It's a long time I followed her. This thing. So she did her
Transition.
Yeah.
So she was a.
I'm swapping to
She was a guy.
man.
Yes. And with how I knew her, she dated this Nigerian guy. And every time fight. So that's how I knew. The Nigerians. You guys, I don't know. Oh God, that lady or man, I don't want to call him or her. She's
Yes.
yes.
Tatalicious.
Tatalicious. Yes.
Zenzo
Tatalicious.
Karigambe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just see
Oh, is that the first? No,
you're
that's-
still alive.
That's not the first. Is that the first Zimbabwe
You're
you
still
used?
alive.
Oh.
You're still alive.
She's representing now. She's representing you guys very well.
I'm good.
Tatalicious.
I won.
Yeah, Tatalicious. Oh, she's so wild.
Oh, she's married to a man now.
A white man, right?
Yeah.
Jungle food.
Wow. Because it's another Bobby. Because when they're fighting at one time, is it Bobby?
Bobby's, I don't know.
There's
Yeah.
another, a Nigerian one though.
Yeah. Oh, Bobrisky.
Bobby Risky.
Oh, Bobrisky. That one is, I don't know where she is now.
Yeah.
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 Bobrisky. That one, you can't even know she's a man.
Yeah. And now you think that women, because
Yes.
they look
Like a
so
woman.
pretty, and then they get
Yeah.
the things
When you get in the room, the other room, you will know what you have. You know the hole you're going into. If it's the back side or the front side. No,
Do you
goodness.
be to a billion team? Okay.
But in Nigeria, were there many Zimbabweans?
Oh, we can play Brooklyn.
I
No,
didn't
I
meet
just
anyone.
gotta play the
Yeah.
monkey.
Yeah.
I just gotta play the monkey game again.
Yeah.
checked his reflection in the
What you get there, yeah, you get a few. I mean, business, because as you know, Nigeria, business-wise, really competitive.
Yeah, I have few customers from Zim.
Yeah.
This would be the elevator opened onto the reception area decorated.
No,
You
Zim
know,
is,
you haven't been to
it's a nice country, but as you know, politics.
Oh, tell me about it. Nigeria is worse.
Is it still there?
Chilu, of course it's there. You want to go in again for another 4
Yeah,
years.
these old men, they don't want to go anywhere.
You want to go in again for another term. That's what they are fighting like, because next year's election. So they are
Next year's
campaigning,
election.
yeah, campaigning already. And
Surely, is he the one saying, oh, there are other people that have interest? He's an old man.
if you leave that man, yeah, you to become an inheritance. You will do it like what's this country that have 40 years of person ruling them.
Zimbabwe has.
Oh, even Uganda.
Uganda.
Museveni, yeah. But Zimbabwe was there. Mugabe went
Scary
to,
city.
he died in like 99 or something? 98?
No,
Scary man.
They don't want to leave.
They don't want to because of the power.
They're greedy.
The greed, the
Because they got the
power.
money, they probably know. They've
Okay,
been,
we'll play
you know, eating off the nations and all this stuff. But
Her smile was
Scary
It's
city.
greed.
No,
It's
I
just
had
absolutely
The last time he was
fun.
elected in Nigeria, there was people are not happy.
Of course. Nobody, it was rigged, of course. It's rigged.
And then
yeah.
you want to go again.
Yeah, of course. He's dead. You say it's his turn. He needs to finish his
Nothing
term.
that you're about
8 years have to finish his term.
to
So it's not even like I'm going to do this in my term.
He said, my
Yeah.
Is there someone who is like looks like they can be able to?
Yes, there is, of course. Peter will be.
No.
That's what everybody wants. But of course, he wouldn't want Peter to be there. Because if Peter will be step his feet, then he will, many of them will be in jail.
Because in Uganda or even Tanzania, they will arrest all the opposition just before the election. They do all sorts of things.
Yeah.
That's what they mean.
Yes, that's what they do. They put all the opposition, make sure that they put them in a tight corner. That's what they do.
once kept in a modest climate, now blossom.
Africans, greed.
No, it's absolutely.
Once the place starts small,
Yeah.
money like this, ooh,
Yeah.
they don't care, they'll kill their neighbor because of that.
Yeah.
It's true.
If you think of how slavery started,
Is
is it not mirror against black man? Mirror,
Come in.
look at your face.
Yeah.
Give me your front brother.
Your own brother.
Because the white people didn't go in.
Yeah.
No.
They sent black people
They
to
sent-
the villages.
Yes, it
And they
was black
bring
people
them,
sent.
bring them to the town.
Yes. So if you think about it, we are the one doing ourselves. Greed.
But again,
Your
that's the thing.
teleport failed.
But that's the thing going after so much
Your
potential.
teleport failed, so that means you're not with
As you
me.
see the likes of Dangote and Strive, they're
Yeah.
leading the world's change.
He's like, I need to.
Like right now with the
I
oil,
need
Nigeria
to
now has become, people are
come
coming
back.
to Nigeria to
You
bring
said
oil and everything.
they
But
will
then the fuel in Nigeria is now even more expensive than
see,
we
that's-
used to.
You
That's
see,
what I'm saying.
That's what
Yeah.
I always
You have
baffles me.
refineries in
Yes, they
there.
don't work. They don't work.
I'm from
Who
you.
owns them then? The state or is
Yeah.
it
Or
privatized?
private.
It's states.
State.
Yeah.
So that's the
The
problem.
private one is
Okay,
the
well,
Dangote's one.
Dangote,
Yes.
Two players.
State, when they build something, they cannot take care of it.
Nope.
They don't take care of that. They leave it to depreciate.
So
And,
they sell the oil to outside
Yes.
countries, most of it, or-
yes, they even
Now
refine
I
it.
just
That's why it's more
teleported without.
expensive.
I couldn't get out. It's
Ah.
not letting me out. Just create it. No. I'll come in.
From a man whose political career depends on Chinese investors who've suddenly
Come
gone
in
silent.
Well, you didn't join me, and then I joined the game by
Like we should be the richest places.
No, 100%. Even Zimbabwe, we got like 26 minerals.
Get out.
But it's all the usual suspects,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Gold.
Tell-
Why
tell
why
the
people
entrepreneurs.
come and they mine and go?
Yeah, mining is a big thing.
Leave.
They still do it in Nigeria, gold.
Say, come in the last one.
And it's sad because I listened to someone talk saying what's happening
Say,
is
come in this
it's
one.
building a
soon.
generation
Finish
thinking
it.
that, being a tenderpreneur or doing crooked business is the way forward.
Yeah.
So you can imagine now, you get involved, you say that's how business is done.
Yeah. I
But
think
it
that's a culture now in
It's a
Kenya.
culture, yeah.
Fraud. Dodgy business.
I mean,
Yeah.
People say, oh, I'm doing forex.
Foreign. 419?
Forex.
419?
Oh yeah, I remember actually, one night, big thing,
Yeah.
But it gets, to be fair, actually scamming happens here as well. It's just very different.
I'm opening the
Crypto
carpet
and all
and
of these
digging.
ones.
I have a golden spoon. How? Oh, I like it. I joined the group. And you joined the group because it's a golden spoon. Yeah. Now I have a shovel. I literally have a shovel like that. Not so far. I found a wallet, EJ. I have a spoon.
Wednesday morning, I stood in the marble lobby of Ashcroft Villa with a team of bailiffs, a locksmith, and my attorney carrying foreclosure papers that bore the official seal of 3 separate firms. The
Ooh,
bailiffs
it's
had
dinner
exactly
time.
48 hours to vacate the property,
Cafeteria,
which
lunchtime.
would be seized,
Don't miss your lunch.
auctioned,
I'm trying not
satisfy the debts
to.
they made to Pembroke.
Look at let me out the jail cell.
Alistair descended
Just
the
need
grand
to-
staircase in his dressing gown.
EJ, gonna miss your lunch. Oh.
This house has been in our
No,
family
I
for
missed
4
your lunch.
generations. And now
Go.
it belongs to mine.
You have 6 seconds. I already did it.
Failing investments. I own every note. The math is simple.
EJ, in 36 seconds, the guard is coming.
You will start enjoying your hair more when your hair is a bit
It's a
longer.
bit longer, isn't it?
Yes.
EJ,
Because
found it.
with the shortness of the hair and the thing you will put,
EJ, do you
the,
have a shovel yet?
yes, your sister Locs was inside because as I was doing it, I found yes, I see it. So and that's why at the joining it, you can sometimes it's hard because The sister locks is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it feels hard, and then it's not going to blend well with your hair because your hair is, even the way he cut it is small, and then putting it together, that's why you're having that issues. So with time, anytime you come, I will still fix them. I will make it stronger. I will just keep doing it in your
Can we
hair.
open the car?
Yes, it's kind of really packed in.
He doesn't care. As long as the door's closed, he doesn't care.
Today, Temper came and I was like, I was almost cutting it. I
Yeah.
was like, don't do that. I was like, I was so fed up. Honestly, I looked at it and I was like,
Please. You're emotional, try and sleep on it, you'll be okay
I'm
tomorrow.
opening the door,
Because
jumping
you
in the
regret
hall.
it.
Yeah, like you regretted the sister locks you cut.
Yeah, you know what?
I
And
did
I
not
have
get
to
my
say,
sister.
I really liked the sister Locs as well, but this makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, this
Long
one,
term.
this
Yeah.
makes sense long term though,
Yeah.
because sister locks is it's a lot
Did you open
it's
the
more
door?
expensive too.
Maybe.
And they're nice. I mean, the way you've done them, definitely very nice.
I kind of
The
opened.
patterns.
Oh, it's morning.
Yeah.
Just in time.
Don't worry.
If it wasn't morning, he would have got you.
The hair is so important.
Yeah, it is important. It's just getting
In
the
36
Right,
seconds, it's lunchtime. Again, it's
Yeah.
30
Yeah.
seconds and lunchtime.
So your kids are so blessed that mom does hair. Because
I tell them.
you
say,
hear the
yeah.
stories of, even in the schools, you always hear.
Yes.
I'm
Especially
black
black people.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's
They
a
come to
challenge.
hair, you see their hair very raw because their parents are tired.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
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 Oh, I miss this hair. Yeah, it's going to this one here.
Because Mrs. Ashcroft has exhibited increasingly erratic behavior. Paranoid delusions. Emotional
EJ, there's pizza.
There's a conspiracy
I got it before you. Whatever.
I sat perfectly still in my simple black suit.
But I can't keep this style for long.
No. You can't keep it for long. No.
Because it's just waking up and going.
Yeah, you won't keep it. If you leave it the way I left it, as when I make it that time, it's still good because you don't have to really do anything actually.
Yeah.
You just brush the front.
EJ, I
That's
found
it.
a
That's what I'm saying.
chair.
It's just waking up and
Yeah.
doing the edges and
I'm
doing
rolling
the-
it and see
But I
what I
can't keep
get.
it. Obviously, I need to wash it
Oh,
at
no,
some
no,
point.
get in the
But
chair.
I'll stay.
Oh,
After 2
no.
weeks.
Yeah.
That's
You can wash it right as well.
No, it's actually
Because
really
of the way, if it's just 2 strands we did, you can wash it like Obi
Yeah,
said.
yeah, maybe you can
Yes.
do it like that.
Yeah, you can wash it.
So if I'm able to wash it and somehow I could keep it for like a month, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Keep it
very
as long
nice.
as I can. Yeah.
So
So
after
after that, I can just.
So after 2 weeks, yeah, you
EJ,
take it off,
found you.
wash it,
EJ,
and just carry it like that.
Yeah.
I have a
It's still
spatula.
gonna be good. Yeah,
EJ, still
because
have a spatula. I got a spatula.
crochet. And,
Ow. No, my dog's bothering you.
yeah, you have to stay 1 month or six weeks.
Oh,
7 weeks
I closed the door, don't worry.
before you think of doing it.
So you close the
Well,
carpet?
because
No?
of what we have, the problems we had with the hair, it would be good to be consistent so that we know that okay, everything is okay now, and then you're free to leave for even longer,
EJ, I found a
2 months before you think of.
I can't do that. EJ, I'm coming outside. I got a spatula.
Can you tell the court what you found in the father's safe?
I'm gonna vent.
The red folder, the one that says he sold it as my birthday. Dominic lunged forward. He's been coached. He doesn't understand. The judge's gavel cracked like thunder. Mr. Phone Ashcroft, sit down. My father told me to lie.
EJ, I'm in the vent.
He said mother didn't want me, but I heard him talk.
Oh no, they're about to come out the toilet.
Temporary. That once I was old enough. they sent me
Yeah,
away.
I went into the other vent. I vented into the toilet. I'm venting to the person that can sell stuff to. Oh.
Are you two playing in the same game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're playing together.
What's the game?
Dig to escape.
What's it called?
Dig to escape.
Dig to
Biological mother. And that the birth certificate filed 7 years ago listing.
Yeah, I gotta buy some food from the people.
I watched the brothers' faces. Slug certain dissolving into masks of horror as their 7-year conspiracy unraveled in a single afternoon. The silence that followed was the sound of
Finally.
Because my
Yeah, I
hand is
got
oily
5
now, it's
burgers.
more
It's
sleepy.
cafeteria. Yeah, I got
Oh,
5
it's
burgers. You know that?
See? See?
Hey, close the door on me.
It's too...
I got a hot dog. Me too.
the one that had
Try
cost
getting
so
it.
many people earned in a lifetime.
Know what I mean? That bulky... Yeah, the... If you see what I mean?
Yeah, I got 5 burgers. I threw my hot dog in the
From
bin.
the...
See, I got 5 burgers. Like, can you share food? Hey, this is my hole.
Are you guys ready for gymnastics? Oh, DJ, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm
Is that what
ready.
you're going on?
Yeah.
This pattern you're wearing? Huh? I'm asking now, nobody's answering you.
Yes. This is what I'm going in.
Go and take that shin pad or so, take it out. And take that pad from the floor. Now,
Let's take off the gym pads.
go and put it upstairs.
Okay.
You're supposed to be. I don't... That bread, who have it on the floor?
Easy.
Pick it up. Right now.
It's afternoon.
Right now.
I'm in the van, the main van. No, I want to go there. Well, we could both be there. No, I need to go there to sell my stuff. You close the door. Shoot. You. I'm in the main van. I'm safe. Oh.
He paid me $500 a month like I was staff. I reached into my purse and pulled out an envelope. Inside was exactly $500 in cash, the same amount he'd given me every month for 7 years. Here, I said, holding it out, your severance pay. 2 years service, 1 month compensation, that's more
Where
than
did you put it?
I put it in my drawer, but I keep it.
I gave you
Are you sure?
Yes.
a home, a child. You gave
Let
me
me look.
my voice was silent.
Let me look.
Everything I had.
DJ, the clothes is used for washing. It's been washed since so. Finish washing by now.
I'm gonna start digging.
My son, because he was my
Look, I'm in someone else's jail cell.
something that wasn't quite fitting. Goodbye, Father, Leo said quietly. Not Daddy, not Papa.
I
Father,
need to sell all my stuff.
finally.
My inventory's full.
Leo, I'm still your... You told me to lie in court, Leo interrupted. His 7-year-old voice carried the weight of absolute judgment. You said Mother didn't want me, but she's the only one who ever did. He walked past Dominic without another glance and took my free hand. Oliver smiled.
EJ, I'm digging in your hole.
Nothing like the Ashcroft coldness.
EJ, there's a hammer in your hole, and I just
I
took it.
looked back one last time at the villa that had been my cage. Through the windows, I could see reporters gathering outside the gates. By tomorrow, every newspaper in the city would run the same story. The fall of the Ashcroft family. Ellen,
I'm going to the toilet.
You'll regret this. Leo will
Oh,
hate you for what you've
a
done
rock.
to his family.
And
I turned.
okay, let's go to the surface.
Thank you for showing him what
Oh
strength
no, I was my first one to get food.
obligation. And for proving that the people who
I got
underestimate
food.
you are always the ones who fall
Apple.
apart.
Thank you. Oh, I got an apple too. I ate it though. I just ate my apple.
Outside, the autumn sun was setting.
You guys, what's the time?
Sky in shades of gold and crimson. Leo squeezed my hand.
Ah, go and call. I need to leave now.
Mother? Leo.
You
It's
do?
not 5 something.
Dad said we have to go in the hour.
Is that what he said? An hour.
Home, sweetheart. We're going home. As we drove along,
Okay.
I didn't look back at the villa in the rearview mirror. The Ashcroft name would fade into scandal and whispers. But Ellen
Even though it's afternoon. Wait, is it
What
lunchtime?
did you think of Ellen's journey from
No.
Ghost?
He's a
2
wine
hours.
bottle.
The Ashcroft
In your head.
My hole.
Oh,
Oh, my inventory.
Hours.
Then it goes to the
Hours.
surface before it's afternoon. The guard comes out.
You said what, 12?
Shoot,
11,
8 seconds.
30. Well,
So we are
before-
already at 11:40.
6,
yeah, so let's say.
5,
Mm.
4. Oh my god. I came in last second. I came in last second. I came in last second.
Ow.
It doesn't bring no item. It was a key. Wait, can we break out with the key?
I don't know.
No, we can't. Football. A wallet. And a medical fee.
You okay, Timber?
Welcome back to Remember Pleasant.
We're here, isn't it?
Today, the man I buried 3 years ago just carried a moving box into the apartment next door, and he isn't alone. The elevator doors hissed shut, leaving me
Yeah.
staring at the wood paneled
Going
wall
to-
of the hallway.
Are we going
My
to
groceries
going to
felt
the
like lead in my
toilet?
hands. David. He called
We
himself
can't
David.
even go to
I
the
walked
toilet.
into my apartment, the
Okay,
silence
I'm
of the
going to
foyer
the back.
hitting me like a physical blow. For 3 years, I had kept this place exactly as Mark liked it. I had preserved his study like a shrine, dusted his architectural awards, and kept his favorite Scotch stocking in the crystal.
What do you think?
I had been a ghost haunting my own life, waiting for a man who's busy selling house in another
You've
city.
restored it.
To
To the point where I wanted to cut it.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
It's
Looking,
good, yeah.
looking better.
Looking very sharp
It's not
and
that
clean,
shiny yet.
smart.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you
Very
can go check
I
breakfast.
looked at the signature line, the space where I was supposed to sign away a
Then
decade
you
of
have
my
a towel.
so you could
Bye.
leave me
Yeah, yeah, that's beautiful.